All right, we are up and running, everybody.
I'll just be your
So,
brain cell
last
today.
session.
Oh, fuck.
Last
You only
session.
have one of those, it's not gonna work.
Shit it.
We share a brain cell.
Last session. After learning about a couple of different possible jobs and odds ends that you can do, and Morgan being out doing her own side missions for the time being, the gentlemen got together, built a bar, played some baseball in the back, possibly broke a neighbor's window.
I want to go hear you crack.
While Luna,
Nope.
not Luna, Dove,
Yep.
was studying and reading in her room for the time being. Later on, after a day of rest and stuff, you decide and use some time and start investigating some of the jobs and determine to try to go reach out to the guy whose scarecrows had gone missing. After his name was Goliath. You went out after doing a bit of research and going closer to the outskirts of the city to get a bit more information. You located where his farm was at and traversed out into the outer wall area of Dragonspire, in between near the King's Forest, and so where a lot of the farms are scattered throughout. Where Goliath's farm was situated in between two other farms, one of which was a former friend of Mulian, or still a friend of Mulian, Granger. And then checking in with the other neighbor, you learn that over the past week or so, all 13 scarecrows of his have gone missing, seemingly overnight. And as to inquire to neighbors and himself if anybody had seen anything. The first neighbor didn't notice much after Dimitri had gone and spoke to him. After which, the rest of the party went and spoke with Granger and determined that there were some odd purple lights. As Soot inquired if there was any lithium present at the time. And you also got Granger supplied you with a scarecrow that you could use for the night and gave Mulian a big pumpkin.
That I left on the guy's porch.
After which,
Oh,
you had a couple of hours until sundown, so you went out back into the town to try to leave a note behind, gather some belongings and materials. Where Morgan was there waiting for you, and she informed you that there has been some recent developments that have arisen, and that there are problems at home that she is obliged and obligated to take care of. So after speaking to Mr. White, they had come to an agreement, and she will be headed out on the next voyage of the airship in the morning. As Dove proceeded to sob openly. But we are currently back. We are in your manor. Which of you guys do ever want to come up with a group name or a manor name? That can happen.
I just realized I gave Doug a recommendation on the grounds that Morgan has to be around.
Bro, I was sleeping for half of that part. I had no idea what the fuck
that
was
was
going
Mr.
Oh,
Danielle has always been asleep.
You have to sleep yourself.
I'm sleeping right now.
That's why she's such a great teacher.
He teaches the little kids how to sleep.
When the kids take a nap, so does the
kids
teacher.
do whatever they want.
Alright, so you are all in the manor right now. You can do as you see fit. Now it's a backlit manor.
We're at the bar. We're showing off the bar.
Why does the floor look like the outdoors?
So do you serve at the bar, or do you get served since you made it?
I'm at the bar. I'm the
He's the bar.
We all sit
He
around
is
the bar and
the
nobody
whole bar.
serves. Everyone goes to
I just stare at you guys all blankly. And suddenly,
Look.
what are we talking to?
It's a new beginning. Morgan's leaving.
Dimitri's like, we have to toast to something.
Adios.
Oh yeah, that's true.
To a safe departure.
Cheers.
Oh, we choose it.
Not to you.
Since you're leaving.
Oh, fine. Fuck you too.
Thank God that person is out of our lives.
She is still in the room.
We all
James Donovan is dead.
Cheers, Blink.
bitches.
No.
Goodbye.
Clink,
Clink, clink.
clink, clink.
Click, 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 click.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Your mom.
Do we have to roll again for how much she's affected by this?
Yeah,
Right,
she's
so-
psyched out.
I didn't think they had plastic surgery.
Fuck you.
Ow.
That's me saying my mom's old and you do not look old.
Skincare does wonders. Wear your sunscreen.
What time of the day is it right now? Is it in the morning or did we take a long rest?
It is afternoon.
So he said it was 2 hours till sunset.
Oh, okay.
We should get back to this guy first.
We should leave Mulligan since she's abandoning us.
Well, we were gonna go back at night.
Yeah, it's
Starting to
sunset
the
that's
bed
right.
minutes. Should I buy you a therapist?
Buy you a therapist? Is this the world we live in? Can
Yeah,
buy
make sure you
people?
get that seat.
Get that,
Get that
get
seat.
that.
Pick up that spell.
Yeah.
Girls gonna get you a
Morgan's
therapist before I leave.
She's
Logan's
Gail.
party gets us casting. What is my
Oh
purpose?
shit.
Where was Gail?
I have to change her.
Gail knows everything
To a
about it.
therapist.
Or should I keep her as a bat?
Are you changing her to a therapist?
No.
Doesn't it cost you shit every time you switch her into something different?
Yes.
You haven't been keeping track of your mats, have you?
I
Yeah, I didn't think so.
don't know, have I?
No, you haven't. You have to ask.
Updog had an entire satchel of like cartridges.
Yeah.
So does Mulligan. That's a joke.
I also had it too when I started.
No, because I made those. They were custom items.
Does Gail want a worm?
I would like worms.
Oh,
Normal worm?
toss me a worm.
Okay, this is just please don't kill my character worm.
No, that was the sandwich earlier.
Hey, Mark, you're a worm.
I actually.
Have a worm.
Well,
No, I asked for a worm for
I asked for a worm before Kate.
you took 3 worms earlier. And so did Keith.
So did Nick.
And so did you.
Well, Andres, next time you need to get more worms.
Yeah, what's up with you, brother?
Yeah, what the
So what are you guys doing?
Not very
Well, I don't know. What?
Going out to get more
We gotta
worms.
go.
You gotta go out and get worms.
Sorry.
So are you leaving now or are you gathering stuff up or?
You want to join us for one last adventure?
I'll join you.
So does this mean you're unemployed?
No, I'm still employed.
For how much longer?
Mr. White gave you a job in the other town.
I thought you had to
Oh.
pack. I thought you had to pack up all your stuff.
Shut up, I wanna go out. I wanna play.
Alright, to the Scarecrow Lair.
Logan is leaving. Logan is here.
Scarecrow Lair.
Logan is here.
Logan
You
is
mean
leaving
the barn?
after
You
this
mean
last
the barn?
mission. I wanna play.
Someone going out and
Yada 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 is what we found out. Blah blah blah
Shut
blah.
up,
blah.
Andres.
shut up on.
I watched the last episode, I know exactly where we're at. Let's go.
You really love
falling
Logan.
asleep half the time.
Yes, I did.
Is there anything you need to gather, or anything you need to do before you head out?
I just confirmed that I have to see Mr. White tomorrow. Or did you say time?
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like
Yeah,
a
okay.
trap to set up?
Well, I believe what we set up was that we had the Scarecrow. We're gonna tie a really heavy rock to it so it actually drags and creates like a line for it, in addition to just following
We also were gonna set up
bells on it.
a line with empty cans
Yeah, just put
as a
some
noise,
little rattling things
Right.
in it.
so in case we lose
Oh,
sight. Yeah, and
Really?
to
I
alert
don't
the
know. That'll get over
farmer.
it.
Goliath.
I thought that was.
Goliath, right?
It was here.
What else did we have? Did we? We didn't wind up chaining the Scarecrow to the barn, did we? Because we said we might, but I don't remember if we did.
He said,
I think
he said we can
We
close it in the
didn't.
barn.
We didn't set it up yet. We just got the scarecrow.
Oh,
but
right,
We didn't,
okay.
we didn't actually put him in place yet.
Gotcha.
We
Hey.
put him in the barn, but we didn't do anything.
Hey, Sook, did you just lay that cobblestone walkway?
Oh, wow.
Don't you know all dwarves emit rocks from their feet wherever they walk?
And stone?
Rocks and stone. My left one's rock, my right one's stone.
Is that what?
See, doctor about
What
that?
happens when you fart?
Get out of the kitchen.
Pebbles.
I mean, get.
Excruciating.
Amethyst.
These are hardwood.
Amethyst crystal.
These are hardwood floors. Get out.
It's a
Don't
hard.
you lecture me on hardwood floors. I made this fucking barn.
I need to ask you a question.
Oh, you made this
I
bar.
sent you
Crystal
something,
this
I'm really
morning.
sorry.
Yeah.
Ungrateful.
With catapult?
No.
So it does bring up a good point, though.
I intentionally ungrained. One section I have.
Ungrain.
Yeah, you ungrain it.
Remove the grain from
Yeah.
the wood.
Make it more fun.
If we keep taking jobs like this, like people are gonna know what we're about. Like, do we want to like call ourselves something? Like,
You can think of a
our
name
little
now.
work group? No, well, just think about it in the back of your mind.
While Morgan's leaving us?
Look, posterity is everything in this town. It's also nothing in this town, so don't name yourself. We don't have to name like the manner, like draw attention to ourselves, but just like so
We could be the
people can
whites.
identify it. I think that's a terrible name,
And you
especially because you're not white. William. God
I
damn
hate this game.
Neither am I.
I hate this
What's your
game.
skin
What
color?
are you?
Oh,
I'm sorry, what? Cream. It's more of a cream.
all right. We'll workshop it. Not whites. Maybe we won't do that. Just like think of something. I don't know.
Took me forever to think of that.
Whites only.
Hi, we're whites only.
Demonetized.
So we've been making money?
We have like 3 viewers and 4 of them are Mark.
2 of them are me, 4 of them are more.
How about the canon companions of Camelot?
Yep. The hand
Chloe,
cannon.
no, you can't even say it.
Hand companions of Canon Lot.
The hand cannons of Camelot.
That actually is awesome. That's badass.
So it's Camelot.
Oh, fuck.
Like came a lot.
Yeah, my bitch came home.
Yeah, I did.
That's just part of the song.
We going to the
Part of the
scarecrow
song.
lair or what?
Yeah.
That was on the way. We're
Okay.
walking. We're walking, talking.
This is a walk and talk.
We're train riding and talking.
So we really just said whites only in the middle of town.
Yes, you did.
Not loudly.
Not loudly.
Wish I
Not
was
loudly.
Thank God we were on the whites only train car.
Jesus
It's all
Christ.
employees. It's just all employees.
I
Not
hate this place.
I hate this collective.
Oh.
Take a shot.
Anyway,
There's already
we get
half
to
a
the-
shot of Everclear in that.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna
I
die.
rolled a 1. I have to honor it.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
do.
do.
Yes, he
Said I
does.
did.
Kevin says he has to.
Sons of Sunder.
Oh, fuck.
People with honor honor the
Sons-
natural
sundries.
ones.
Sons of a sundress.
Keep it sundries.
What?
Anyways,
Stop
I
it.
forgot I had NMs.
I say we call ourselves Morgan Sirens. And we honor her loss.
Well, what about her last
She's
name?
not
Her last
dead.
name's
She's
just
losing us.
Strange.
We're great friends. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like working in a different place.
She's not
You
gonna
lost,
take
William,
What?
you lost your right leg?
Yeah.
We should
Mhm.
call ourselves the left leg.
The last leg.
The last leg.
Last leg.
I'm all for it.
Mullion. Walking
The
like
last
a
leg.
hormone monster. Hey, everybody! Who's a heel?
Alright. Everybody who says that we should name ourselves the last legs. The last leg or the last legs?
The last
Like
leg.
legs.
Singular leg.
The last leg, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Alright, well it's 3-3 still, so
She's leaving. She doesn't count. 3 to 2. Majority rules. Let's go.
No, she gets a say. She
I
gets a
count.
say.
Wow, you bitch.
That's what call me Stump.
Do the timer thing.
Yeah,
You
thing.
understand, it took us 6 months to get the last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke.
It's not last leg, it's last call.
Last call.
No, that's the name of the bar inside the house.
The last call.
No, the last
It's not
leg.
that name for,
No.
for a bar.
The last keg for the bar.
The last keg. For this keg, I take out the keg of gunpowder.
Yes.
I take out a Molotov cocktail.
Maybe,
No! I have all of
maybe,
them.
Alright.
maybe don't pull that in the middle of the train.
Like this keg.
As everyone jumps out of the train.
Literally me on CFD. You mean like this? What's something that we're all morally aligned with? Morally aligned with. Sons of distribution. What's something that means
I don't know.
means everything in the world to you? What means everything in the world to you? What's the most important thing to you?
Family.
My sister.
La familia.
Nerd rope.
Hurts rope.
Well, we all love family, but is that what ties us?
No.
What ties us is Mr. White.
And money.
Moving his leg.
I don't think we should
We like
implicate
helping
Mr. White
people.
and who we are employed by.
We like
People will
help.
know anyway, but
We like helping
we like
people.
help. Yep, the help.
Yeah, the help. We like the help.
Come
We
on,
are the
help.
help.
What?
The help.
I'm just.
It's a little too generic.
The help.
Call the help.
It sounds complicated.
Whites only. Call the help.
Stop it!
This is gonna show up in 10 years when Joe's running for mayor.
Fucking mess.
How about second
In a
chance?
different state.
Every single one of us,
I
to an
like
extent,
that.
has actually had a second chance at life in some way.
I like that.
What happens
Why are you
when we
looking at
get like
me?
third, fourth,
Second
and fifth,
chance.
and sixth chance because we've died?
I tried to
like,
jail.
almost died so many times.
Additional chance.
Well, before jail, there was another. I had a second chance.
I like that idea. Something related to having a second chance. I don't want to call it last stand because it makes it like sound like you only call us if we're the only thing fucking left. You know what I mean?
Only
Like,
like to stand up.
right? Yeah, the only. I don't have one like to stand on. Last
The
chance.
Dean didn't get a second chance.
In a way, he did.
You lazy son of a bitch! I'm Yizak. Bam! I'm still Yizak. Oh, good.
Isaac really did die though to put us here. So maybe we name it after Isaac in some way.
Well, his name was
His name was Adim.
Oh, sorry,
Adim.
Adim. That was Mark. Not
Yeah.
So Adim's rock. Something about a rock. Fucking rock that he had.
Sons of
Stupid
It
rock.
could be Sons of Adim. Sons of Adim. Son of
But
Adim.
there's daughters.
It's just a name, boy. Sons of Liberty doesn't have to be all homies.
Sons of a Dean
I don't
sounds
know why
like
I
a
want
cult.
to name something the West Wind.
I feel like
the
second
name
chance.
of that.
There's something really bad name.
Did you find your notebook?
Like, although Adim
Yeah.
gave all of you guys a second chance. Or a fighting chance.
And in a way, we
Give us
can
a
use.
fighting chance.
I think you're big. I can still sense him here now.
You were a one-hit point. and he-
I remember Adim like it was yesterday. He ran into a crowd of enemies and then died.
It was yesterday.
That was yesterday. I remember like it was 3 weeks ago. It was 3 weeks ago.
Under everyone's advisement, we told him not to. He disregarded us, and then we buried him. The end. We buried him outside the city walls.
I kind of like second chance.
I would like second chance or fighting chance or a fighting chance.
All right, we're at the first wall. We taking. How far are we going?
What?
Oh, we're going.
last time, right?
This is where we're going to the farms on the outskirts of town.
I'm taking you all the way there.
Yes, please.
All right. Am I leaving you there?
Yeah, we'll be there for a while.
Goes for a bit longer. You get a little bit more time before you're dropped off. As the sun it's getting dark out now. And the sun is starting to set, and there's this large overcast, this large shadow that is from the wall that is overhead. That just gets cast over the forest, acting as like a precursor to the night that is to come. As you all are dropped off outside of Goliath's farm, and carriage turns around and heads back into town before the gates lock.
How the hell is Mormon getting back inside? Or her airship?
But didn't you tell
Tell the guy to bring him back.
didn't you tell the staff to get her stuff packed up?
Or she took shit. They were packing her stuff to begin with.
Yeah, you talked to the staff to get your stuff packed up, right?
We're fine.
All their stuff's still in her room. We're just going through a ransacking. I get a beautiful dress.
You wear it the rest of the campaign.
Wins a pageant. It's a tiny tiara.
So to the barn.
To the
We're
barn.
gonna go
I might want to let Black know we're back.
let him know. Yeah.
Take off the mask.
Yes.
We're back. We're here to stake out the scarecrow.
Alright, let me go unlock the barn.
Thank you.
Goes and lumbers out, ducks his head down a little bit as he leaves the door.
Wait, there's.
And you watch as leaves it, pulls out this set of keys. Wrong one. Pulls off the lock. Alrighty. Need anything from me?
Can you take the pumpkin it left on your porch and bring it inside?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's my pumpkin.
Alright.
Thank you.
Why is he bringing it inside?
I can't watch the pumpkin and the farm at the same time.
What? Okay.
If you love something, you set it free. Pumpkins aren't meant to be indoor.
Grabs the scarecrow as this discussion's going on.
Yeah, please don't
Well, he goes to the pumpkin and goes, be
Tries
free.
to grab.
It doesn't move. It
Tries
moves.
to, goes to grab the pumpkin.
It's huge.
Goes to grab the pumpkin.
Go on.
Be free.
No!
I start to throw.
You lift it over your head and just gets picked up out of your hands, like one-handed. Like, thanks. Just
It's not gonna work. Andres is not gonna work.
Well, you doubt everything I try.
Because I know it's not going to work.
I cast a Bane on Dimitri.
You said set it free.
Fuck you, I hate you.
I thought we were friends.
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
You flushed my pumpkin. My goldfish.
Andres.
Counts as an activity.
Can I say it real quick? Yeah, there's another one over here. You want it?
Can I actually eat this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you just rip off a nail?
Yeah, bro.
At least you
But
didn't
I
bite
got
it
the
off.
cutest ideas for Christmas.
Oh, that's cute.
That would be great.
I like that one.
We could also
I
name
mean,
her.
if we-
We could also
I
name
can
her
see you
second
in
win.
reindeer.
Speaking of hope.
I mean, if we go off our initials, the first thing that comes to mind, just like not using duplicates, is meds.
Hey, we're nuts.
Hey, we're nasal Narcan.
What about Lucky Chance?
What? You're
I don't believe in luck.
Okay.
Sounds
What about Final
childish.
Chance?
That also sounds childish.
What about Undead Second Chance?
Why is everything about a chance?
Because it's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh
Your
cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh
And that's
cards.
why it's fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh.
My sister Serenity.
Don't worry, Pot of Greed is here.
That's the name.
You never saw this, no. Just keep getting clapped.
Every time we show up, we have 2 more members.
Last chance.
Danielle,
Yeah.
stop reading Yu-Gi-Oh cards, please.
Second coin toss.
Nylon's Rangers. Nylon's Lost Souls.
What if we just call our group Nylum? That way we're never forgotten again.
He finds his way home because he hears of a fucking group
Yeah.
called
Alright.
Nylon.
It's our way to bring him back.
Nylon is pretty
Nylon.
succinct and like short to the point.
Wait,
How about-
I just realized I don't know who Nylon is, so I wouldn't have brought that up. Someone else took.
How about,
What about Nylon, guys?
I brought up.
how about Nylon Spew?
Who's Nylon?
Nylon Spew.
Oh, I
Works
like
like
that.
It was a
It's like Nylon or
It was a
Nylon Spew or just
a
Nylon?
fluke.
Nylon, and it could be like an acronym for
There you go.
Yeah.
Yada 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 yada.
Not
We
in
forgot him when it's
I like
died.
Nylon Few. I think
Long.
that's cute.
None of you guys ever went back for him?
and
We forgot.
Considering that we were kind of
Considering
the dean
preoccupied with
died?
getting a dean
No.
here,
Magna Cartas.
they
not in
forgot
long.
If there's anyone that can get you guys through the countryside, that's
Not a
fine.
llama. I
We know where
must.
he left. We know where he left.
Unsure.
Wait,
Scooters.
should we go? That's another quest we gotta do.
Nylon.
That's a side quest.
I also don't know if he would like it here in the city.
Fortune, my favorite parade.
I gotta find you.
Forest.
Not insured. Nylon. Not insured.
It's just Nylum.
Not insured, comma.
Leave motorcycle.
She got rid of it.
No. Leave.
Already.
Leave
Goddamn.
uninsured motorcycle. Leave unregistered motorcycle. Not insured. Leave unregistered
Yeah, but that would be
motorcycle.
kind of bad if we ever had to explain. Oh, what's the significance of nylon? Oh, we forgot it was somewhere.
It was an old friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend that got left
Or to
behind
counter
in
that,
Dublin,
where the
never
hell
let
does
it
the word
happen again.
Packers come from?
It's happened 3
What?
times.
What'd you say?
Where does words like Packers come from? You know.
Cheese.
What?
Cheese.
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 Where does that come from?
Packers.
Different from.
I know.
I said nylon spew.
It's
With
over.
a few.
But I've been busy.
I can see.
Eventual main
So,
quest to get
so our
nylon.
group's,
Yes, it's a
our
side
group's
quest.
name is Nylon.
Side quest. I thought it was
Is
the
that what
main
we've
quest.
decided?
We
I'm
played escaping.
good with nylon.
Nylon.
I like nylon spew.
I like nylon.
Nylon's few. Makes
I like
sense.
nylon.
I'll do nylon too. I'll settle for nylon.
All in favor of nylon's few?
So agreeable.
Hi.
I don't feel like playing devil's advocate.
Wow, that
I like-
took us a lot quicker than the fucking last campaign. 6
And
months.
that's why I don't want to play devil's advocate.
Now you have to come up with a name for your house.
Fuck.
Nylon's
Nylon's
house.
house.
No, the house is just manor spelled backwards.
Rome?
Run. Yeah.
Ronan.
Ronan.
Back to the Ronin. Back to the Rohirrim!
There you go.
Great. Were we walking and talking, or watching and walking?
You're
and
at the
talking?
farm. You're literally just in the field talking to
Set-
each other.
Oh.
Set up the scarecrow,
Yeah.
set everything up. The dang heavy rocket spikes in the dirt.
Roll
down the track.
roll a survival check.
Can I assist him?
Sure.
Guidance.
On who?
Sissy stuff.
If we end up getting cans,
That would be
put
17
to
on
make-
mine.
to make
Did you,
it-
did you roll a d4?
Yes.
What'd you get?
17.
17 and 16? Yeah. Between the two of you, you
Yeah.
bring the scarecrow back out, and you find the one that was actually closest to the center initially, and use that same kind of already pre-dug hole to put in the large spike that is already attached to the scarecrow. Getting some rope that you have on hand and other materials, you hook up like a good-sized rock, probably about like this big. You're not. I'm assuming that you're not taking like a 150-pound rock. And then
we did
Izek's
get-
head rolled off his body and just proceeded to.
What you roll off his hands?
Taking shifts and watching. or
What
we
kind
all
of
just
rock
wanna
are
stay
you
awake?
doing? How are you tying it? You know.
Oh, I was tying it as if so. First a loop around the entire thing, but I'm looking for a rock that's very like almost flat and straight to the ground. Something that when it would drag along the ground, it would leave a good trail. I would look for something that had almost like a spike on it that would dig into the ground, so it would make more of a trail to follow through. Then tie it first around, sideways, and then around again, up again, tying in a bowman's knot.
Also, cans and string.
No, he's done.
You're great. You are now.
Can you tell me to do that?
Yes.
Do it.
So we were doing it before.
Just do it for nylon, okay?
I do that as well.
We did get cans
Reaching
from
the
the line,
line.
right?
He said you had some
He
extras.
said he had some extras.
He said,
So between the two of you, you get it situated, hook up a rock to the side of it, and tie some cans to the back of it as well.
How far is it from like the post to like the actual cornfields and all that?
About like 10 feet.
I want to just go and like sit in one of the cornfields and try to like kind of hide, but still be within 10 feet of the thing.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
I still have disadvantage on
observe
this.
Observe this thing go down.
So I have range. So
Oh, I was just gonna
disadvantage.
hide on
It's
the
not
corner.
really. Because this is not about your ability to be quiet. This is about finding a good
So
hiding
just
spot.
straight
And
roll?
just
Okay.
roll straight. Just because this isn't about like you trying to. Nobody's here actively pursuing you. This is
Yeah.
your hiding when nobody's around.
That's what I wanted to ask.
I'd like to help look for a spot as well.
We can always dig around.
Actually, roll it twice. Tell me what the lower and the higher is. What the first roll is, and then roll it the second time.
So I
and tell
rolled it. Roll I had just now is 6.
6. Got it. See if it's just lower.
It's lower.
Got it.
It's a 3.
You all just watch as Dimitri just walks into the field a bit and knocks over like 5 stalks of corn and just like squats and is just he's there and there's like 3 pieces of corn in front of him, but he's completely visible.
And I think I'm covered. I don't know stealth.
He's completely visible. And like as he sits down, you watch as like all the corn bends backwards and it's not broken yet, but there's this clear just like pushed back section. As you'll just look at him like just right off the corner of you guys.
What are you doing?
Anyway,
Trying to hide, still be close to the thing. I can't see in the dark, but I can see if I see nothing. But only if I'm close to it.
Are we doing watches? Are we keeping? Who's keeping?
Figure?
Are we doing shifts?
That'd be the easiest.
Who wants to go first?
For starters, since he's already on the ground, take some of the torn down broken corn, lifts it up and just puts it over him to actually hide him.
Roll another survival check.
At this point, I look around and realize, oh crap.
Not nat 20.
You're able to camouflage him pretty well. You're able to like get some stalks going around and break up his pattern. That way it's harder to see him. You do a good job at height. If he, as long as he doesn't really move too much, passing
As
by you
long
would
as
have
that
noticed.
scarecrow
It's like a
is
ghillie
in-
suit.
As long as that scarecrow is within 10 feet of me.
You're in woodland camo in the desert. What are you doing?
So I can't see in the dark, but I can see things that are within like 10-ish feet of me, even if I can't see them physically.
If we do shifts, how would we alert everyone else? Or why don't we all just,
Oh, like
just sit here?
such a terrible way of explaining that. So just game mechanics speak. As long as there is a creature or object within 10 feet of me, I will be able to detect its presence, regardless of the light around me.
Did a lot of training, so I got good at detecting things based off sound and movement.
How bright do dancing lights get?
standing in line at the D&D, someone behind me says that.
It's just strictly business.
Let me double check, but I believe it's just dim.
And I'm trying to think of like a way that you could signal to us. if you
Dim
see
light,
something.
yeah.
Can ward these things.
I also have a way of generating light if we need to signal each other.
You're not
Oh, wait.
able to do the ball bearing thing anymore, right?
No, that's why I have the dancing lights.
I have a ball bearing thing.
You do?
I can make a ball bearing make light
Can we put ball bearings maybe in the scarecrow?
to track him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I would take one of the ball bearings, one of my 1,000 ball bearings. I'm just gonna touch it, rub it in between my hands, and it'll. It's now like burning like hot phosphorus. I'm gonna cast magical tinkering. Not cast, but I'm using magical tinkering to make it shed light in a 10-foot. Sorry.
Now, can you activate and deactivate that whenever you want?
5-foot radius light. Yeah, I can drop it if I need to drop it,
Yeah.
but I can't reactivate it if I drop it.
So, like, if the scarecrow gets up and starts running, you can't activate it,
I can make it on.
like, constantly.
Yeah.
You can't just, like, be like, oh,
I
fuck,
can't,
we
I
lost
can't,
track of it. No.
I can't remotely turn it
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Okay.
Do you still want to do it?
I don't know. I think we should probably leave it off in that case. What do you guys
We don't want to make it obvious. If someone is coming by and doing something to the scarecrow to make it move, which I don't believe it is, if there's something on it, it might alert there's something going on.
Right, I think I agree with
So staking it out, I think, is the best option. I guess we'll just. You guys- Alright, so am I just like hiding you all in corn? Alright, I guess Morgan's first. Covers her with corn.
Alright, can I have you roll a self check with advantage? Or, yeah.
I can dig myself a small hole and then cover myself in dirt up to my neck.
Oh, appropriate.
Could be better.
How'd you
Just the head.
Would you be able to get out quickly enough?
It's loose dirt. I mean, probably.
I guess I'll cut like a
I
little.
guess there's only one way to look out.
So if he does that, I actually take a large corn leaf and I just like cut like a hole in it. Just.
Wait, you're covering yourself up to your neck in dirt?
Alrighty.
Why don't you just lay the fuck down?
Yeah. So everyone's like hiding is everyone hiding amongst the cornfield essentially?
Yeah.
Or not? Can I have a group self check that
Children of the corn.
Oh fuck.
instead of having everybody.
Do I get to reroll?
Yeah. Natural 1.
I say it's worse. It's not worse. It's better.
So
4.
4.
27.
Natural 20 or just?
Not 20, 27.
Oh, we say if it's a natural 20.
No, I just want to
9.
find
Also 4.
Oh god.
Got it.
15.
Okay.
14.
You guys don't sneak.
So you sneaking, you
Well,
sneaking boy.
Luckily, that counts as 2 successes. Because the 3 of you, Pegleg Pete, Scale Mill Steve, and just boom.
Sneaky boy,
No,
today,
no.
right side.
Now boom. Cut.
So,
Juggernaut with a freaking grenade launcher. I am stealth.
it's the picture of an elephant hiding behind a tree. It's just
Oh.
one corn stalk and just standing.
Yeah.
So the version of stealth is no one left to find the bodies.
Yeah, exactly.
Not there are no bodies to find. There's no one left to find.
But essentially, whereas
Same.
the lady's small stature allows them to hide easily amongst it and crouch and find places for them. The rough terrain proves a little bit more difficult for Mulian to move around, and Izak ends up helping them and helping to break up their figures. And after they're kind of find their own spot, you come around and try to secure them before all of you like watch him essentially do is what you've seen the footprints do. You watch him walk into the field and just disappear. And you're like, the fuck? Just pulls a full Homer Simpson just into the cornfield and doesn't see where he went.
I just heard that.
I want you to
Literally because it's also dim light and you hide, so you literally just disappear.
I want you to know that since I'm in a ghillie suit and I'm a ranger, this is how I see myself right now.
I hope you know that it's dark light, and anybody who has dark vision, you are invisible.
You literally are a troll.
You watch him
I can't see shit.
disappear because it's dark, and you're like, I can still hear. Nope, now I can't. He's gone. Where'd he go?
Still here? I can't shoot. So it's like, where is he on? I said radio silence.
And BG's glow
As
in
you
the
all-
night.
you all get yourselves kind of in a position where you're able to like be comfortable to an extent, while maintaining a visual on this spot. Is essentially you've kind of formed like a perimeter around it. Some of you, whereas like Morgan and Dove are a little bit closer together, and so are Dimitri and Soot. Everyone's kind of like in their own things around it. The field does have waves and flow to it. You start to watch the sun. As all this was happening, the sun was fully setting and it became dark. And what light there was the light from the city casting over the side of the wall. As that ambient light gets diffused throughout the sky. And out here on out in this area, it's obviously not as dark as the outdoor forest, but there are little bits of light. People do light lanterns that they have for the walkways and stuff like that. But for those who do also know Dragonspire, you hear the bell toll, which is that warning bell of 5 minutes before the gates are locked, meaning nobody can get in or out at that point.
We're still within the second ring, though, right?
Yeah, you just can't get inside.
Yeah.
You wait those time, and then the larger bell tolls, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, signaling there's no entering Dragonspire at this point on. Anyone outside the wall will have to make it till sunrise.
What the fuck does that mean?
Objective service.
May I do something real quick?
Goliath, let me the fucking.
Do you get it?
No.
The first line is out here in the fields.
Oh yeah.
Well, you all begin to find your balance, find your place as you're sitting, and all form essentially a stakeout. Can I just have everyone roll perception checks? To speak? Yep. This is
Would I be
perception.
able to do a straight roll because there's a blind sight, or would this be more general? Because I don't have dark vision.
This is going to be determining also like wakeness, how wakeful you are.
just
So make it
straight roll?
make it a straight roll.
Okay.
Make it a straight roll because you have your dark vision, you have your blind sight for the close perimeter, like that.
24.
13.
12.
Oh. Oh.
So
Thanks,
11,
guys.
24,
13.
13, 12, 8, 12. All right.
Pretty good.
You see corn.
Can I have Mulian make 1 second perception check?
You mean perfection check?
Perfection check.
6.
And
And that's
I
with a
have,
+3 modifier.
as none of you have, other than Izak before, none of you have ever really done a stakeout. Dimitri has done hunting every once in a while, which is it's similar, but there is a little bit of a difference when you're like know what you're getting yourself in for the night before. You prepare for a hunt. You know what you're doing, and you find that spot. But there's a different level of when you're not sure what to expect. As the night starts to take you all, some of you find yourself slowly starting to doze here and there, especially.
I have my shield on the ground and my
Shield's propped up in front of him with their
firearm is like
starts
falling.
leaning forward into it.
It's pissing me off.
Okay.
Corner from the field.
But
Fucking see because there's corn in front of your face.
you start to hear something. You start to hear a pan flute. You start to hear a pan flute being played in the back. Almost sourceless. It's this like hypnotic kind of music. I don't know if you've ever seen Chronicles of Narnia.
I'm not.
Are you serious?
Oh,
For
wait.
those who have the Mr. Tumnus sitting in front of the fireplace, this very melancholy and evocative ballad using a mixture of notes that harmonize, that at the same time feel wrong, but at the same time nonetheless coalesce together to form this unique sound. As you do, only right now you can hear this. Everyone else is sitting there in the darkness, staring at this scarecrow. You start to look around and you pick up on this very, very faint purple light that starts to like emanate amongst the foliage on the floor of this field, and it pulses with the timing of the music as it's going, and you watch it almost start to weave its way like the network of roots, finding itself a path through the field until it reaches the scarecrow and starts to slowly move its way up. And I don't know, all of you know that is like when there are some lights that just give off light and there's some lights that don't.
Mm-hmm.
Purple is one that does not. And it's like for people like Dimitri, if you do not have dark vision, no chance of you seeing this. It's so faint and dim that it's just almost imperceptible unless you know what you're looking for. Unless something triggers you to start looking. As you do, you're watching this happen.
How close are like him?
I'll need you to make. Yeah, I need you to make a.
I don't think we're not all like huddled around each other.
Yeah, we're kind of spread
Yeah,
out.
they're kind of spread out. So
Close
who would be the ones next to you?
I said that I actually laid down next to him
Okay,
earlier.
so you two
Okay.
together. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm just gonna put it like there. Where are you?
I'll be near Mulian, I guess. Wherever Mulian
That is
is.
such a big scarecrow.
Go that way.
That looks exactly like how I imagined it.
Do I
Here,
see?
you can use this.
Like we have minis.
Oh.
Does it look like a scarecrow?
No.
Size of a house.
Oh. No, it's that snake lady we
It
fought
scared me,
last time.
alright?
Lady.
Lady.
Why are we all split up?
Because we're hiding in the cornfields.
Groups of two at
Um,
least.
roll a performance check to see how well you're able to whisper yell in this instant.
7.
7.
Performance 7.
More than 7. All right. Mulian, can I have your what's your passive perception?
Oh.
Passive perception is 13.
13 is exactly what you needed. Wow. It'd be 20 minus 7.
But I don't have dark vision.
Do not have dark vision. Yeah, you hear
You don't.
You hear him say out of the corner, you hear him say off to your side, eyes up. You hear him yell it out to him, and you nudge Soot.
Can you see anything?
Roll another perception check.
I'm really literally.
The two of you can roll again. It is with disadvantage because it's dark.
16. Oh, do I roll with this?
No, because you have dark vision.
Yeah, right. 16.
This
I
is
mean,
purely
so
light.
you see
This is literal light. Light does not make sound.
Can I hear the light?
8. William?
Perception
Disadvantage.
with this.
With these. This is visual based.
And hand over the spell. Flip it. Yeah, there it is. 4.
Got it.
16.
16. You stare into the field and look around, and at first you don't see anything until you pick up on that faint glow. And then you you look around more, and you can see that there is this slight little, almost like heart-like pulse emanating from the scarecrow, and you slowly pick up on it, where you can hear something, almost like woven into the wind itself, this faint melody of music that's being played.
Something's happening with the scarecrow. It's not moving
Can I
yet.
see if they're. Can I see if they're.
Looks like a lot of
So roll perception
something's
checks.
possessing it.
All perception checks.
But it's not
I'm
moving.
really
16.
Do you hear that?
16. Yeah, you can see the two
Oh,
of them.
21.
Sounds like music.
Whisper.
There was a rock.
Have I heard like
Bye-bye.
a song similar to this before, or not really? Is
See,
it
like,
just
those rocks until you guys pay attention.
No, this would not be. This would not be something that is commonly played.
Right.
This is something that would, it's trying
I
to
tell you
evoke.
all about my life.
Okay, great. Thank God.
who the fuck's playing fucking pan flute?
Actually, I have something else to get done, you guys.
It's really dark. I don't know why anymore.
Rose a
I'm
good
hanging
man.
through that here, so I'm like, what
And Dove, since I explained to her what I have.
Why are you gonna waste a good berry?
Possessed.
And 20.
Scarecrow is playing a flute.
Rose a good berry, Dove.
Do something.
Yes.
looks over at Dimitri and he's what are they doing? I can't see them.
I think they're just watching it. I'm sure. I only see Dimitri, but I'm pretty sure he's actually seen that already. Seen it, but it's not moving.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing because Izak is directly next to you, but you still can't see him. But you know he's there.
I see Dimitri just sitting there, right as dead.
Do I notice anything?
What?
Do you see the lights on the scale?
You said that there wasn't. Sorry, was there was no like source of the song at all? It's just in the wind around.
You pick up on it very slightly right now. As you all are sitting there, the four of you are now on high alert, essentially watching what's going on around. As the two of you are still focused on this central space, but so far have been unable to see anything. But as the four of you sit there, you start to pick up, and you can see both of you for an instant. The one first pulse that goes boom, like a heart as it goes out, and you watch as it pulls back in. The light getting pulled back in towards it. This purple light that gets given off for a moment, and pulled back in along with it. This faint little, almost like a subwoofer, like a bass as it goes out. And the two of you have picked up on it. You can hear that it's in time with it, as if it's calling it forth, in a sense. As this is happening, you watch as it starts to slowly build and grow, almost to like a crescendo, as it happens more and more, until the two of you start to pick up on it and can see this faint pulse coming, originating from the scarecrow itself. Until eventually you watch as it, in one final, as the faint ripple shoots out, as the field around gets pushed back ever so slightly, like just an emanating wind. Not too heavy, but enough to feel it, along with a cold chill as it out with this faint purple misting, and like a rain, as if a stone was dropped into it, or the energy is released, and you watch as the scarecrow kind of sinks down as the pole is just pulled vertical into the ground, and the scarecrow lands on the ground and starts to walk and lumber forward into the field. Let me roll a D.
Do I see Isaac or not Isaac? Dimitri
Is headed actually from here. It's actually going to be headed almost directly towards right in between Mulian and Dimitri. As it starts to just lumber forward past.
Stop it. Do we stop it? Cast it.
Do I see Dimitri?
I cast at the same time that he casts dancing lights. I cast pass without a trace on everyone around us.
It is pass without a trace.
It's within 30 feet, up to anyone I choose. So I choose all of us.
Yeah.
Do I see Isaac at all?
Like 20 feet
Isaac.
in the air. 20
Not
feet
Isaac, Dimitri.
Dimitri, what did you get for stealth?
Well, now it's plus 10.
You saw him before.
It was under a
big.
10. It was
I'm going to.
There's a dance. There is.
Do we know that there's pass without a trace?
He showed it to me.
Okay. So you
Or
would
he
know
told
that.
me about
I'm
it.
gonna mind
Actually,
link with
last session we were
Dimitri.
talking about things we can do. I
Because he's
should
within
have
50
that
feet of me, right?
spell.
But would we know that you cast it?
No.
Is there verbal components to it? And is there anything that like
5? He is.
notify us
What's
that
up?
I don't know.
stealthy?
Based on this, he's within 50
You
feet
work
of me.
since you shot
50 feet?
He's
Alright,
like
so I'm
me,
gonna
I
mind
already
link with
shadow.
him.
So all I'm doing is there is a light 20 feet above the scarecrow, and then another light 20 feet above that, and another light 20 feet above that, and another light 20 feet above that.
You're getting up there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Look, 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 look.
Don't fall.
No.
Safety straps on.
Stay within 10 feet of the scarecrow. I don't want to see you.
I'm gonna mind link with Dimitri and say, darling, are we moving on him?
I was gonna say I go to them.
What's going on?
It's Mulligan. You can
You can
respond.
see fine, right?
You start
Get
to
in my head.
It's magic. Don't
roll a
question
stealth
it.
check.
Always
The two of you, if you guys are
have
moving,
fun.
where are you going?
I'm actually going to them. I'm going to them to like bring them with us.
Okay.
I grabbed up and start
I'll follow
following.
Isaac's going to you.
What do you poke your shoulder? I'm like,
Yes, we got them.
The
I
passive
figured.
don't make a sound.
I'm just keeping those lights
Do
above
I
the
see
scarecrow.
anything in our surroundings?
M240 grenade
Going
launcher.
on?
Anything in your surroundings?
Yeah, like, do I
Grenade
see
launcher.
anybody playing the flute? Anything? Like, dark vision 120 feet. Please give me something.
120 feet?
I'm directly behind you.
Yeah. He's just holding on to me.
I follow the lights. Stay close to me.
Can we even
Okay,
see?
the first light is
I'm
actually
blind as
the
fuck.
first-
No.
I'm holding
The
you,
lights.
but can we?
You're following the lights.
I know
the
we're following.
first
Like,
light
he
is
said
15
follow
feet
me. I don't think we can
above the
see him.
ground where the scarecrow is, and it gives out 10 feet of dim light.
So you're staying still.
I'm gonna try to start following the scarecrow.
You're staying.
I am directly behind him, and we are following the scarecrow, right?
Yeah, well, we can also follow the scarecrow directly too. Like,
I'm
just like,
following
yeah,
parallel.
Jared,
Alright, so
just
no.
following
To
the
the
scarecrow.
side,
I'm
on the
holding
side.
I
you,
know
so
it's not that. Like, I know it's not a line, but
Okay,
this
so-
is how.
So there's no line.
Okay, then don't align him.
Everyone's in a straight
I
line.
know it's not a line, but I'm putting them in a line. Why?
I'm with you guys.
I'm with you.
This guy's like walking, and you're all tiptoeing straight behind him in a straight line.
Looking this way while I'm walking.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That's
Don't
who?
be
That's Dimitri?
Yeah.
Has the scarecrow
I'm not that
gone
close to
into the cornfield yet? Or is he still
How far
on
back
the
are
opening?
you?
I was
I'm
about
like
to get
15
to that.
feet behind it at least.
He'd be something similar.
You said roll stealth, right?
For you,
It's
yeah,
not
as you were going.
29.
You'd be slightly in front of me, so because I'm holding on to you.
Quiet as a mouse. You get to behind the girls directly.
Start calling. Come on.
Because you're pulling.
As the three of you are
Darkness
following this scarecrow, you watch as it enters into the cornfield. Its visage almost dissipates for a moment before you hear the cans jump further away, but still within earshot.
Start picking up, like, trying to.
You start running after it. Sound?
The second, like, once it
Yeah,
gets
if it
near,
starts
like,
shifting,
once it
we're
starts
gonna
getting
go.
near
You
the
watch
cornfield-
as you feel its presence. Like you hear it, and you're like, you know it's in front of you, you know it's in front of you. It's still your dim light is there, but you're like, you know it's right, and then boop, it's gone, and then you can hear it further away. It's out of the 10 feet. It's further away from you.
Once it gets close to the cornfield, I would have. So I was trying to say like 15 feet back. As it's getting there, I would have closed maybe like.
Yeah.
10.
You watch as it hits each level. You start to break into a quick jog, and you seeing Dimitri do this. The two of you follow suit and after. And as you watch, and can I have the three of you roll perception checks? As the three of you are in the.
I will also say this: once it disappears, the lights go from a line, like an above line, to just a straight line, and just they have to be within 20 feet, but it's just a straight line pointing to wherever I can.
Can you flip that in spell?
Mother fucking cunt.
Did you roll a 1 at least, or
No, I rolled a 4.
ah
I
I
also
rolled
rolled
a 3,
power,
so
that's
it's
why
a 7.
I think it's about 16.
16? You're going.
7.
You start booking in that direction, and you're following behind, and the two of them are kind of like looking. You can see the lostness, the like sensate, the feeling of not knowing what's happening and being powerless. As the two of them are just aimlessly running, and you direct them as you not only can hear the cans as they're hitting, but their sound is being muffled by all the foliage and everything. It's stopping it from. There's nothing hard for it to clank against. And then each time, there's almost this also little pulse each time, as though every time it hits the field, it goes to the next section. You guys all start pushing through out of through the fields. The three of you see this happen. Further away, you're a little bit further back, but you see them, and you can also start to notice that their behavior before, where they were trying to keep a low profile, all vanishes along with the signs of the scarecrow. As you start to disappear out, you watch as it leaves the field essentially. Once it hits that final edge, you watch it for a moment as you catch up in front of it, as it just kind of emerges out of one of the sides, just almost apparating from the field itself before it reaches this large field of grass, about probably like waist high, like waist high, or like 4 foot grass, that's leading directly into the forest, where you can hear it louder than before, and you start to pick up on for the first time the sound, this pan flute like music, and this is something that a sound that you would be more familiar with, because it would be something akin to different musics that were played when they were telling you stories around a fire and something like that, but evocative. It's trying to tell you a story and bring forth emotions, but those of ominousness, darkness. So there's a familiarity to it, but not one associated with much joy.
It's like a familiarity to the art style, and I know it's trying to tell me something, but I might not be familiar with what it's saying, and also it's, it's not a happy story.
It calls itself back, something that speaks to the mind and to the soul.
Just mainly for kind of, for my own sake, and just for flavor, with the dancing lights. It went from a line to a line, and then I lost it. It was like a square. It was pretty much, it went to scan mode, and if I picked it up, it was a line, and So everyone behind.
So when did it
us-
form an arrow?
I just
Yeah.
I
Objective
just a
marker.
little bit. I'm like,
It's
I think
either
he's trying to
if I
tell us
know the direction, it's a
I don't
line
know.
pointing to where. If I see
on, I
it, it's
can
a
see
line
it.
above it.
I
And
can
if
see
I
them
lost
too.
it, it's
I
kind of
kinda
just
want-
No,
skanky.
I'm holding you.
I know.
Because I can
really
move
lost.
it around as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I'm like, move it, just do all that.
Where'd he go?
How far away from me is it? It's about
Right now, it's about 15 feet to your left.
to my left.
Yeah, and you watch as it, once it hits
Right
the,
by him.
yeah, you guys catch up. The two of you catch up because you kind of started to intentionally go behind him as he was picking up on it before the two of you were. As this happens, you catch up to where where trajectory was going, and you watch it apparate out of the field itself, almost as though the corn stalks become it, and then it steps into its visage before it hits. And you watch as about right now there's a 15-foot road, and then there's the fence, and then the field that leads to the forest.
So you come up to me. You say, where is it?
Where'd it go?
And I literally grab you. You see Mulian reach over, grabs into his coin pouch, whips out a copper piece, and he doesn't say anything to you. He just looks, and in the direction of the scarecrow, he goes, detect thoughts. Trying to detect the thoughts of what's going through the scarecrow's mind, if there is thoughts. He needs to know a language, and if he has an intelligence lower than 3, it doesn't work.
Its intelligence is not lower than 3.
Does he speak any language? Straw.
Does it speak? It cannot speak,
So
but
nothing.
Does
it understands languages.
Says speak.
It does not speak.
Great.
You get this sensation of home.
Home.
Home. Go home. Go home. Must go home. Have to go home. Calling me home.
I think it's drawn to the forest, like intrinsically drawn to the forest.
It's just hay and clothes.
You watch as it crosses the field, and as you watch as its body kind of, what is it? You ever see a Terminator going through the bars? It does that exact thing with the fence as it just walks. You watch as his body like swallows it up and moves around it as it just passes through the fence and just starts to almost like just barrel forward through this open field directly towards the forest itself.
Would the other 3 of us have caught up by now? Because we weren't that far behind.
Easy enough.
So I see it this time, I'm like,
All of you, there are these very faint lights, so it is kind of dimly lit at this point, and it gets darker the closer you get to the forest. But you see it because its head and its body is still higher than the grass, but you can see this one figure just barreling forward, straight lined through, leaving off this faint trail of purple mist.
Until the edge of the forest.
You want to follow it?
Might as well.
Okay, let's all go into the dark forest.
Just everybody needs to stay as close to fucking possible as to each other. Okay. We cannot lose each other. Okay.
Oh, sure.
Duff, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Is that very mature of you as an adult?
Yes.
He's not an
Pay
adult,
attention.
he's a child.
The 6 of you start to
She's
bound
been
forward
for 4
towards.
hours.
I tie a rope to Morgan and one to Dove and like one to myself. Hold the rope
And I tie a rope to myself and to Mulligan and Alicia, do you want to?
Sure.
Okay, 2 groups.
Whoever wants to live, tie yourself to the fucking healer.
All right, 2 of you try to
Yeah,
go.
we tried to
Two of
do
you
all
try to
of
go
it.
under the fence. 2 of you try to go over, and then the rope's all tangled up in between the fence.
Cast
And you're like,
firebolt.
Yeah, throw it to the fucking woods!
Tough, why were you going under? Dimitri, why were you jumping over?
But
Isaac,
shit.
why were you going in between the rungs?
Why would you let the thorn bush hit me in the face? I held it. You didn't hold the right one.
But you will. Can I have a group stealth check?
No.
It is gonna be with. It is. You are trying to do this fast, so it's gonna be with disadvantage, but it is with pass without a trace.
Aha, I already have disadvantage.
Ah, joke's on you!
So whatever you roll
So-
plus 10.
The lower roll
Sick.
plus 10.
13.
17.
13.
16,
Wait, no,
19.
excuse me. 16.
26.
24.
Good.
Me
Now
too.
you know how I feel.
I'm more stealthy than you.
My first roll was a nat 20.
Dice.
So
Um,
bad.
I'm using the-
You start to bound your way. taking in two lines as you're kind of like side by side, flanking this scarecrow as it's through the forest. You watch as it does a similar thing and just passes through the other fences. Each of you hop over it, crossing this field before you start to.
Tugs on the rope like up. I'm just telling you guys to hop over the fence.
As you start to follow it further, and you watch it cross the road and start to head into the forest. And at this point, all of you can hear the music now. And you can hear it coming from straight ahead. Along with that, you can see faintly in the distance this orange glow.
Orange glow.
Let's go to the club.
What's your guys' motion?
How far ahead is the?
Yeah, but just like that's
Can I
like
still see
that.
the scarecrow?
Yeah, it would be that. 'cause
The
I
lights are
tied-
still
you
above
had
that
tied it
scarecrow.
up.
You can see an orange glow ahead of you, a bit of ways, but you're getting close to something.
I turn back. Who's right behind me? Turn
Who's-
William.
Julian.
You want to keep the lights above the scarecrow? Or...
I don't think we can see them anyway.
I can't see anything.
Isn't it too dark in here? Do you have the lights under the canopy?
You guys can see the orange faint glow as well. It's probably going towards that.
I mean, I don't have dark vision.
You can see an orange glow.
I can see no orange
I
glow.
want
You see
The
the-
light stands out, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Is the dancing light still?
Oh.
Can you see that?
Right now?
Oh.
Until you drop it, it's
Yeah.
up.
Sorry, I have dropped it above the canopy.
No,
below.
Wait! Sorry, go. Go.
Hyena.
No!
What is we just entered?
You're entering into the forest. and
Okay.
Like 300 or 400 feet in front of you, you can see an orange glow starting.
Okay. Are we still running or are we kind of walking?
You're following this thing.
Okay.
You're
Let's
trying
do a
to
short-
be
I'm
stealthy
so
and not
slow
be.
walk.
Magic rock. Magic rock, mage hand. What way am I facing as I'm facing this the scarecrow?
As you're facing the scarecrow right now. Well, give me a moment.
I'd also say we
What's the
untied
weather
ropes.
like? How's the general vibe?
How's everybody doing?
South.
Vibe check.
Guys, north to get out of the forest. North to get out of the forest.
What's going on? Write that down. Write that down.
I'm keeping the
Okay.
dancing
She
lights
said
above the
Gale.
scarecrow.
Up. That was the plan.
Okay.
I sail. You
I
sail.
sail.
I saw
I
it.
send Gale.
Sail it.
Yeah, I send Gale towards the orange glow, and I'm looking through her eyes.
I'm guiding her to still through the forest.
So,
Unties the rope, it's also
Well-
hold the rope.
Tough applause.
the six of you have essentially formed two lines, like you kind of are now. We're 3 and 3 on each of you have situated yourselves. As you are going through this forest, ducking behind trees, trying to maintain some level of cover, obfuscating your pursuit. As you watch this thing soar, you haven't watched it turn its head. It hasn't looked. It's just blindly going towards this. And as I mentioned, at this point, all of you have picked up on the noise. As you are getting closer and closer, is anybody doing anything as you're getting closer?
I'm
I think Gale.
activating theater.
I sent Gale to
Yes,
see what.
Half sword out.
Your dancing lights are still up?
I said earlier I started untying the ropes and told them to hold the
It's
ropes.
still
instead.
just in a
case we
line
need to
above
let
the
go.
scarecrow for the time
What color are they?
Emboldening bond between these two.
being. Like a light blue.
You send Gale out ahead of everyone. You watch as this bat-like visage gets summoned forth. And you kind of summon it mid-flight. You just form and it just wings spread out.
That was sick.
Starts to
We should walk
bamf forward. As this is happening, the glow is growing, and as it gets closer and closer, you can see that it's not an individual glow.
As you just hear that
Point. It's torches being lit around multiple things, and you can see as you're doing this, there's a figure, an individual one sitting like cross-legged, but hovering about 15 feet in the air with these large like tails, these purple tails there, not as in like tail coat, like his coat is long and has these like 10-foot long tail coat of these purple and gold that is floating with him in this ethereal, almost like water as it waves behind him. As he's sitting there playing this pan flute, surrounded by all these other scarecrows that are seemingly in the middle of almost like
A seance.
almost like a party, but kind of
Mayday pagan festival.
yeah, dancing and the very like rain dance like movements, very erratic and abrupt and heavy with these things as they're moving around. As you can see this figure with like an oversized, like one of those like large like hands just bouncing back and forth. Have you roll a perception check through your familiar?
Who's the Davis? Mm. 7.
7. Yeah.
7.
That is what you see.
Sick. I relate to everyone.
Who wants to volunteer to go talk to the guy? Or do
I want to tell you that.
We're gonna talk to the
telepathically.
guy.
We're gonna talk to him.
It's not the world.
He didn't speak a language.
Then I messaged it to the other.
Oh.
There's nothing in it.
300
Oh, okay.
feet.
I
You
So we're just gonna go in, run blazing?
No, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. I'm just at the ready.
We don't really know what's
just
going
if there's
on.
a lock.
200 feet.
I'm still just following.
Do you want me to go?
100 feet away.
Someone should go talk to him first to see what's going on. Is
I'm
not,
going to sneak into his
Wanna
camp.
go talk to him?
I'll talk to
Hey,
him.
if he's sneaking around the night, he probably doesn't want to
and
get
if he
out.
does anything to you that seems like malicious or,
I'm still walking.
If
or
he's,
arrows flying, charging in.
if he's
I'll
sneaking
get a
around
message
at
to you
night,
guys if I
Wait,
get
if
in
she
trouble.
goes in, I'll go in invisibly and be like behind her.
You are 80 feet out. What are you doing?
I'll talk.
You're walking forward?
Dimitri,
Yeah, I
think
just
so.
wait, just wait. Dimitri.
Still going.
Dimitri, stop.
Dimitri, stop it.
Oh my god.
Halt, Dimitri.
I just walk into the camp.
You just walk? You guys watch, you tell him to stop, he
Boy.
keeps going forward.
Have you
30
let go of him or? Oh well, he's pulling all of us.
No, I dropped the rope.
Oh.
Someone grab him.
No, if he wants to go, he can go. The rest of us stay
if
here.
you
If
two
anything happens to
separate
him,
30 feet,
then we help him
And
out.
We
Golden
gotta get
Bond is
closer
no
and see
longer
if something's gonna happen. Everybody get
There you go.
closer.
I said we stop about 30
but if
feet
you
away.
return within 10
The
minutes,
rest of us
go
have
ahead.
half
You
the
within
trace
30
active,
feet for it
so-
to be out.
Alright. So who's talking?
Well,
Dimitri's
Dimitri's already in there.
Dimitri's already going, so.
I dropped Path Without a Trace on Dimitri. To not
Oh, he
appear.
just gets out of range, so it just.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Gale
Okay.
still up? Like, can you
I
have
can still, yeah, I
Yeah,
can
I
still
would-
do it.
Gale with, at least so we can see what's going on.
Knock
Alright,
Sarah.
what is everyone doing at this moment? What is everyone else doing as you hit that 80 feet?
Okay, I have Gale.
You can
Oh.
all
Just
start
at
to
the ready.
see this crowd.
I drop the lights at this point.
I just have my sword.
What are the 5 of you doing?
I cast Sanctuary on him.
I'm gonna try to get out of our line formation and go side to
One
side, and not spread out.
Okay.
I don't want to
Let's
spread
No,
out.
then I don't. Never
Okay.
mind.
I go to like
One
basically
minute.
the edge.
Want me to move any of them?
I'm gonna move these
Yeah, move
guys
everyone
back.
over towards
Especially when
back
we're
over
not
here.
being nice.
Essentially, this is where
Oh.
you guys are all going to be.
Okay,
That-
so the 3 of us here,
30
then
feet.
you.
But you're within 30 feet of me now.
Yeah, if there's any sort of conversation that's gonna prevent that. But if it's
I
attack
know.
on sight.
Then it would
I
become
don't
handy.
want to be closer. I don't know if you're gonna just stay behind me for now. I like this guy.
These are awesome moves.
You play with them.
Are you staying behind me?
No, I'll get closer.
One sec. That will be.
I do not have my sword out right
Yeah, that will be right back. As all of you see this, you see this in front of you. You see this. Can I
Is
have?
this the guy, the purple
Can I have
guy?
everyone roll perception checks one more time?
Is that the purple guy?
Purple tail.
now. Straight roll?
Yeah, it is bright. It is brightly lit.
Okay.
Hey! I like this die.
All right, starting with Mark.
18.
18.
18.
18.
6. 11.
10.
Perception.
17.
17. So the 3 of you see what you saw before. You can see this figure in the center floating. You can see, and almost like an octopus, you can see and what you saw before, the like ethereal like mist tendrils emanating from the flute that are coming out and then hitting each one of these scarecrows as they're all like moving around, dancing, and this music is echoing through the forest, almost as though it's coming from multiple spots. But you can see in front of you where the sound is originating. You can see who it's coming from, and you can the three of you are focused on this cacophony of like music and dance but these like twisted forms of these scarecrows. The ones that you saw before were very similar, whereas these have like there's elements of detachment, there's elements of falling apart, there's exaggerated features, elongated faces, mouths, jaws. You can see teeth that have almost appeared that were like different pieces of wood that have splintered to form this jagged jaw. These deep purple, like flame-like eyes that are illuminate hollow sockets of these heads of these creatures. But this, not torches, but it is this orange like glow. The three of you pick up on this guy in the center as there's this moment as they're all chanting and dancing around this thing. This vision, there's this momentary break in between as they're going, where you have this glimpse straight forward at this figure as the one in front of you like is off steps for one moment, almost as if he's being enticed by the music itself, further causing it to move with. And you get this glimpse for a moment of the figure in front. You can see him like cross-legged, sitting like in a full seated position. Both hands are moving the flute back and forth, playing this song. And you can see, by looking at him, it feels off. You can see this purple and gold coat that that adorns the top of his body. And like I said, it's this long tailcoat, and the tails come to a point, but the tails are about 10 or 15 feet long, but they're almost like ribbons and flowing in the wind, causing this wave-like pattern floating behind him as he is himself about 10 feet off the ground, sitting. But the thing is also his head. His head is that of, as he mentioned, the two of you would know, and you'd also know this. William, this is new to you, but you also can't see it yet. Is a large jack-o'-lantern, but not like Headless Horseman, where it's like it's just the size of his head. No, it's like twice or three times,
like the size of the pumpkin William was given.
Yeah, like the size of the pumpkin. It's just like consider
way
like the
bigger than
size
a head
like
would
the
be.
size of his shoulder width on him. But at the same time, you can see that the jack-o'-lantern eyes are shut and are closed, and the mouth is pulled in tight. And you watch as he takes a breath as the mouth opens on the pumpkin itself and takes in a breath, and you watch as the light behind the slits that are these closed eyes glow behind it as the breath is drawn inward behind it, and then proceeds to play. I'm going to pick up right here.
MP! If anything goes to attack Dimitri, all in on the giant donkey. You see every one of my barrels pointed in that direction.
What do you
Yeah,
see?
I got it.
I can't fucking see.
I see a guy named Jack the
It's
Pumpkin
like
King.
it's like a party, but there's like a fucked up party.
Right.
Not any party
This
I've
is
ever
a
been. Not
fucked
a
up
communist
party.
not the.
Sir, I want to kill a party.
No, they're not here on their own volition. They're scarecrows, man.
You're scaring me, sir. You want to kill this party full of people?
No Russian.
Shut, please. Stop. Get a hold of yourself. No.
Maureen, I don't know how to tell you this, but your pumpkin,
I
it went free.
don't have enough arrows for these guys. Also, what would an arrow
Nope.
do to a scarecrow?
Sick.
I hope his spoon's made of metal. It's not. That'd be cool.
Katie, are you still blue? What about your tongue?
I run to Dimitri.
Is it blue?
Yes.
Slightly. Not as it's not as bad.
Does she need another one to be more blue?
No.
I think you want another one.
No.
You don't want another one. I wrote one.
Inspiration.
Excellent 7 this time. Why is the one always right next to the 7?
I will make it.
Bless it.
Tell me you.
Oh no. Just really make it. Ow.
Yes. I run to Dimitri.
You're onto him. You're just walking behind this figure.
I put sword away. I'm kind of just walking.
You watch as him. A number of you have shouted at him, told him to stop, and like, stop. As the four of you instinctually start to pull back as you are approaching this large kind of group gathering and crowd. You tell him to stop, and there's the moment of tension in the line as Dimitri just pulls the rope and releases the knot around him, and it just falls slack on the ground as the gap starts to divide between your group and Dimitri ahead.
I just throw like a.
You watch as you start to move forward, and you feel as your friends pull back until Dove starts. You can sense her and hear her footfalls start to approach from behind.
I pause for a second and turn.
What are you doing? Why are you getting closer to it? Wait. We're making a plan. We're just ignore all of us.
You're getting closer as this is happening. I'm assuming you haven't stopped walking.
I pause for a second. I'm kind of no. I just keep going.
I follow him.
You watch as the second the scarecrow gets in line with the rest of the group, it almost just falls into suit and starts blending in with the rest of the crowd. And you watch as up until this moment, it was still the exact same scarecrow that you all saw. But the second it starts moving, you watch as with every stomp, the feet take form.
Does it still have the cans tied
Yeah,
around?
it does.
And the rock.
And the rock.
And the rock.
Yeah.
And the rock is flailing around.
But you watch with every step, its form changes. You watch the feet start to take shape and take form. You watch as the hands get pulled in and back towards back, almost kind of forming this plate along its back. And watch as the rock gets pulled up closer and closer. And you watch as it's been tied around. You watch as now with every drop of the beat that it starts to take it and swing the stone overhead and hits the ground with every time it drops.
Your actions have consequences.
Awesome.
They're all.
You gave the party a drummer.
Sick.
Pause for a second.
Town guard come running out because they could hear it. Please, God.
What?
We have a noise complaint.
Yeah, we are.
We just need you to turn the music down. You can continue what you're
What are the
doing.
princes on Dragon? You need them.
Yeah, seriously.
Try and throw a small underage in jail.
You watch as he just
She's
falls
not underage.
into step with the rest of them surrounding. As this happens, what do the two of you do?
I just start walking along the outer perimeter of it.
How far away?
Which way?
Towards north alley.
Okay.
About maybe 30 feet or so from the outer
My
side.
entire party just goes.
No, from like
From
the
the
outs-
get a little
from
closer,
the edge,
but
like,
without exposing
probably
ourselves.
20,
just wanna
30
do
feet.
something.
I'm not trying to go into the clear. I'm
Here?
trying to stay outside.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Can we move
What?
up a little bit?
I don't
You're
want
gonna move up just a little bit, but not out of the forest, basically. Like not into the clear.
Back over.
If you guys want to.
I don't want
Everyone
No,
stay
I want to. I'm just fucking.
15 feet away from the edge, I'll just start like casually walking along the outer side of it. So just try to get a peep visual on the guy in the center. See if they seem to kind of like notice or care about my presence. Not trying to be stealthy, just casually walking.
I send a message to you, Izak, and I'm like, do I go talk to him?
To who?
That man in the middle.
I'd rather Dimitri go because he's the guy clad in armor.
Dimitri's the one just following stupid scarecrow that we've been following.
You're
Yes,
whispering
they're
right now, right?
Yes,
Not in
I
your
am
mag-
whispering.
Can I have you roll a stealth check?
Sick.
Is she still within passion trace?
I'm here. I
within
didn't
you,
move
right?
since he
It's
went
30
that
feet
way.
of me.
15, 20, 25, 30.
You draw a direct diagonal.
She's in movement right now. So at the start of it, yeah, but now she's starting because if you're following him, he's walking around.
I'm not following. I stopped right
Oh, you
here.
stopped right
Yeah,
there?
I stopped right here because I didn't know. Because when I saw him going that way, I was like, I'm not going forward.
Roll a d20. If you roll higher than 10, you're in it. If you roll lower than 10, you're out of it.
Okay, I'm out of it.
Got it. I'm like, we'll just let you ride on that.
Self check.
No plus 10.
Yeah, continue your conversation.
I'd rather the person in a bunch of armor be the one to talk to because
You
they
two,
go
what are you
wrong.
doing?
But I don't know when he went. He
I'm just kind
disappeared
of
on me.
Then come back and protect you if something goes wrong.
kind of getting slowly getting close, but also just going around the outer perimeter of it and
Alright,
just
if you want to
seeing
move
if
him
they.
again. If you want to move your guy again.
Wait, this way?
Just kind of seeing if they notice me and pay mind to me.
Come back to the quarry. And then come back to us.
I just feel like if I move, they're gonna get distracted. I don't feel like doing that.
Then go with him when you feel like you're too close. I'd say come back to us.
Oh boy!
I put Theta on you.
Or head back towards the west. He's not that heavy. It's not that heavy.
Oh,
They're not that heavy.
how you doing?
Shoots you in the back.
Yeah.
Fun.
I cast inflicting the third level
I
and such.
try to move 20 feet away from here into like a bush that possibly see. I don't know. I'm blind as a bat.
You turn to take one step and immediately as you step on a branch and in one moment the pan flute stops and every scarecrow turns to a standstill and turns and looks directly at you, ignoring you, turns and looks directly at
The
you.
second this happens, I just go, so that's where all my scarecrows went.
You motherfucker!
You watch as they all turn, and then they all cock their head at the exact same time.
That's
That
creepy.
freaky, yeah. It's just in the same moment you watch as they all go
Me?
and look over to you, head cocked to the side, the mouth kind of slightly open. All of them just turn their head and look directly at you.
We're looking for these for forever.
Well, fuck.
Nice little party you got going on.
Hello, friends! How are you today?
Oh my god.
Have you come to join the party?
I came to see what happened with my scarecrows.
They've come to party.
I get closer.
Have you come to join?
I don't know what to do.
I'm kind of curious and interested how scarecrows
also
are
talking to
having
me
a
or just
party,
him?
because normally they just
You
kind of
just talk.
stand there.
You just don't know the right music to play. They love
Clearly.
to dance. Starts to play slowly again.
Can I try to insight check this guy and just try to figure out if he's
Yeah, roll an
like,
insight check.
Put the mace away. I'm gonna go fucking party.
Yeah.
Honestly, not gonna lie.
Glory.
5.
Motherfucker.
Realize you were so
You've
chill.
never tried to read emotions on a pumpkin before.
that's
It's very expressive, but really hard to understand the
smiles.
subtlety. You watch as the mouth moves and elongates and grows, and it has that traditional jack-o'-lantern-like visage to it. The eyes become wide and narrow
what's
down.
what is the flute he's playing? What does that look like?
It looks like a very large pan.
Does it look
one of
like
those.
anything fancy or just like
It is silver, with dark metal with it, but large each. Probably about like this big on him.
I've never seen such a big flute before.
Gives you a much larger range. More fun to play. Starts
Get it, Dimitri.
as they all start to go back into this movement. But at the same time, like an owl, their faces never stop watching you. So as their bodies are moving and dancing in this thing and picking back up, their heads are locked in like a tripod position, but their bodies spin around underneath it. Just maintaining this constant focus on you.
going to see if I can get to, but usable stuff or stuff like that. Because occasionally you have stuff that gives you like proficiency with measurements.
I point backwards to where.
You watch as slowly the rings. They don't stop dancing, but the rings start to.
I'm not doing it
Just
fast.
warming it.
We've loaded with Bacardi.
You know, as a kid, I always loved playing the flute. Would you mind if I look for? I could look at your flute.
Roll to hit. If you roll 10 or
I
higher, you
look
get a
at
body
I
shot.
look towards
Maybe
where
once
you
my
are, Dimitri.
concert's finished. As you watch as the rings start to expand, and you, as it was two, there was one inner ring moving faster at a faster
I'm
pace.
gonna actually
Directly.
I'm gonna approach the guy in the center.
How far?
Move
That
like,
guy.
move like 15 feet closer to
As
him.
you first try to get past the first ring, one of them doesn't try to grapple you, but essentially tries to pull you into the dance with it.
Oh, he wants to do it.
Maybe.
As a partner.
Can I have you?
I was gonna say I try to like spin, like go with him and spin out of it.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
Absolutely.
11.
11. Roll a wisdom save. 10. Maybe one left. As you watch as the scarecrow takes his hand and he starts to move. You think he's about to go in further, and then he falls into step for a moment as he starts to go around as Dimitri joins the fray. So you can put him in line with the outer ring. Right there.
Oh,
I
sorry.
still try. Sorry.
There.
But as you were entering, like I said, they were expanding outward, and as you went to move forward and one was passing you, they like grabbed your hand, and not like a grip. It was like this. Come on, dance with me. Come
While
play.
they're distracted. Sorry, go ahead.
So you roll a perception check.
Okay, while they're distracted, I still try to go to the bush that I see with whatever light that there is. I think that's a bush. I don't know. I'm trying to go here. Here.
You do see Dove start, and as you do this, one of the scarecrows starts to pass you, and its head focuses on you. And as you walk, and it does that thing where as it keeps moving, but its head stays locked in position, focused on you as as it's moving around, and its eyes never leave your body.
But I freeze. I go here though. I freeze.
I link with Dove. Darling, what's your plan here?
I don't fucking know. Dimitri's now dancing with the scarecrow.
Dude, can I see from here? Like, is he playing the flute with it? Does he have hands?
Yeah, it's
And he's
a normal human body. Like you can actually see he's got like these gloves on over his hands, but then his sleeves are partially rolled up, and you can see skin and flesh on his arms.
What kind of dance
Like
is
the arms are like rolled up. It looks kind of like a tribal dance. Like there's these heavy step-like movements. Think like a rain dance, kind of like this movement around.
Does it look familiar to me?
You're telling me? I mean, I'm
Would I
all
know
for
what
it,
kind
but,
of like dance
our
this would
friends
be?
and
Well,
I
I'm
don't know.
not gonna aim at our friends.
Well,
Square back.
maybe we can talk to him. I don't know.
What if I can't talk?
Say, hey, can we have our scarecrows back?
Are you gonna have a friend back?
We can make him scarecrows. He can have all the
God, do
scarecrows
I know
he
what kind
wants.
of dance this
Just
is?
so he stops
Does it
taking
look
them
familiar
from
to
the
me?
Roll a history check.
We can make him scarecrow.
So I guess we're making a wisdom save.
We can make him scarecrow.
16.
16.
Uh-huh.
Taking these scarecrows. Clearly his reach.
There's no name for this particular dance, but it does have old origins. It is very much tribal. It is not some modern dance. It's not a ballroom dance. This is normally something that is used for either worship or summoning and stuff like that. Like it is spiritual in the steps and the movements. It is evocative.
On fire.
Because I'm still thinking that they're distracted.
You're still right there?
Yeah, I'm still right here.
Got it. One of them tries to take your hand.
I try to like dance maneuver around it like kind of copying their moves, but like going opposite of it.
Roll a dex check.
Me too.
Could have been acrobatics for me.
13.
13. Okay. As the first one starts to come through, you essentially start to move with the moment from one, and then you step to the side quickly and off to the side. You've been around a couple of balls dances before and had to move, so you've been taught some level of etiquette. So you do know a little two-step here and there, and you know how to carry a tune. So you like obfuscate for one moment, and it takes your hand, and let's go from, and you're like, there was something pulling you for a moment. It's something you kind of want to step back in, and you're like, you feel like you're like, there's no pressure. There's no what is it? There's no one's watching. No one's
watching.
You get this feeling that
like you're dancing like alone in like the house.
Like nobody cares. Nobody's judging you. You don't need to hold up to some ideal. Nobody's gonna call you out or make you be something you're not. It's just have fun.
I start dancing with them, but like going in, but dancing, but like opposite of them. So like if they're turning towards me, I'm turning around, or like the opposite way of them. I start following and dancing with them.
I need you to roll.
What? You're going with them, but away from them?
Wisdom saving throw? 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it pulling you in, but you resist. And you all, the rest of you notice her move in step, just like Dimitri did, and starts to follow suit, but she's disjointed. She's not in the same timing and rhythm. The beat is off.
And I try to get closer to him.
And the rest of you?
I'm
Darling,
worried.
what's happening?
I'm worried. I'm worried that this
I'm not
is
paying
something that we
attention.
can
I'm just in your head. What are you
So let's say
doing?
more about what's happening with the scarecrows. Are they actually becoming more and more lifelike?
They're not coming lifelike, but their features have changed. You watch as the one that you had
Is it like
originally,
a dial
its
tone?
features have become exaggerated. They have grown, elongated, and stretched at times, and the cans have taken part of its body. It's the rock that you tied to a rope has changed and obfuscated, and it is being used as part of the beat every time it hits. Every time there's a drop of a communal like stomp, it hits and slams it into the ground with it, taking with it each blow. And you can see that like what was kind of like there weren't really feet before have become feet. There were just kind of like nubs at the bottom of these legs that came down.
Oh, must be nice.
Oh.
Hey, maybe join the dance.
Walk in, yeah.
His legs.
You'll grow legs if you get in the party.
I don't think I will.
Those abilities.
It's weird.
Go
Other
graphical.
It's not.
Yeah, but you might be insane. We don't know. I didn't ask him like, hey.
As I'm dancing, we're trying to get closer to them.
I'm waiting for
Mr. Pumpkin Man.
Roll a performance check.
Oh, fuck.
Don't ask him if he's insane.
I'm still dancing.
I cancel something.
As of right now,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Okay. It was an 18 minus 1, so it's a 17.
All right. You start to get in line with the second one.
This one?
Yeah.
This one or this one?
With the inner ring.
Oh, does she swap with somebody or does
Or did
it?
I just
Do
go
it,
in?
don't
does
she
it
know?
just- or just more people?
No, the ring just expands to take her in.
I'm there?
You're part. Well, you're in this ring now.
Okay, so I'm there. No, you're fine.
Congratulations, you're getting to the inner
Trying to
circle.
get like the ring there.
She's not answering. I can't tell.
You get into the ring and start to move, and he's playing. You can see him just bouncing along, and he's still just sitting there, just floating in the air. And you watch with each beat, you can watch as the tails kind of like move with him
How many tails?
behind him. It's a tail
Oh,
coat.
there's a
There's
tail.
two.
Okay.
It's a tail coat. He does not appear to have a tail. It's the
Oh,
tail,
okay. So it's
the tail coat. As you watch as they're moving with the rhythm, as it's going, almost kind of like if you were to look at the music on like on a wave, it's forming it.
As she gets closer, I'm gonna put my dagger away and just have my hands right
What
As you step in closer, and this is the moment where you can see the head. You can see those features. You see the jack-o'-lantern-like head this oversized pumpkin that does not fit the body proportionately. You can see the eyes closed and the mouth moving and taking form and taking breath. Not like it's a mask, but as though it's expressive and it's moving with it. And he's leaning down, pushing in and moving the flute along as he's playing. And then his eyes open and make eye contact with you. So you can see like the firelight behind those eyes. Have you come to play? Another friend has come. How wonderful. How delightful. It's going to be the best party. Make another business. Ah!
Oh
Well, it's a plus, so it's a 1, natural 1 plus 5, so it's a 6. But it's a
Dawn
natural 1.
chops off her own head and replaces it with a pumpkin.
Now she rolls dex to see how well she dances.
You're charmed. You think the world should dance more. You start to fall into step. Still out of beat, but you still are out of beat, but he seems nice. He seems friendly. He's chill.
I was gonna ask, like, what is his actual body? Before I got charmed, what does his actual body look like?
How tall are you?
I'm 5. I think I'm 5'1". Give me a second.
Were you insane?
Crazy.
I'm 5'1". I'm short.
He looks small. Like, he looks short. He doesn't look like a gnome short, but he looks short.
Short.
Like, he's not 6 foot. He's probably, like, closer to, even including the pumpkin, like, 5 feet. Like,
Okay.
he's very small, and you can see it by his arms.
So I'm taller than
You're-
him
yeah,
by
around-
like an inch.
Yeah, you're around his height, but
Okay.
then, like, his height is also, like, a 1.5 foot tall pumpkin.
Got it. Okay.
They're both dancing. What do we do?
Yeah, you can see this, and like, so as you make that eye contact with him, he looks up, so you can see he's a small person, in like size and stature, just kind of like short, but also a small stature. He's kind of like, not very big or built or anything. And you can see he's got this very rich, like lavender purple, kind of like, it's got some color to it, and it's not dark and muted. It does have a bit of vibrancy to it, with gold trim surrounding it. The sleeves are rolled up to mid forearm, and he's got these purple leather gloves covering his hand as he's moving this large pan flute across as he plays it.
Can I ask him questions while I'm charmed?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
you can reach the charmed condition. You don't want to hurt them, and you consider them a good friend. He has not done anything to hurt you, and you have not done anything to hurt him.
Okay,
So,
great.
but like,
What do you call this?
She's not answering me. I don't know what to do.
Did you ask her a question?
I'm here. Did you ask her a question?
What?
Did you ask her a question?
He said, "Have you come to play?"
What do you call this music?
Oh, the name has been lost to time. I just know the beats and the tunes to play.
Oh, that's a beat.
It is.
That's him
It
dancing
brings all the
offbeat to
friends
it.
to join.
She's got no rhythm.
She's just a
So
child.
you can make another wisdom saving
Join the
throw.
call from back there.
She's gonna dance
My
this
money
before I go.
is a 7. It's not a 7. It's a natural 20 for a 21.
Finally.
Yeah, you're in the middle of it, and then you're like, you don't feel the pull. You don't feel it as like you need to keep dancing. You're not exhausted, but you're not tired or anything. You've been active, but like you've just been dancing for a little bit. You kind of like
over
lost.
there, they're like moving.
You've circled once or twice.
Oh,
So
sorry.
you're still in like a similar spot now
Mhm.
when you've like arisen, but like you've kind of come out of it a little bit.
I try to start keeping with the rhythm, like still try dancing and try. I'm assuming I can see Dove.
Yeah.
I try to just dance over towards Dove and just kind of like keep up the dancing and just try dancing with her.
Got it. Roll a performance check.
They're dancing. We're out here. I don't know.
Why
Horrible
are
at
there
these.
scarecrows?
They're the best dancers.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
Mullion is literal decision.
The second you reach that second row with Dove,
like,
you start to like reach your hand out to her. Her eyes are focused in on the guy, and another scarecrow behind her takes your hand, and in that moment, you fall back into step. Roll one more wisdom saving throw.
We don't know if they're dancing or
What if now scarecrows?
13.
13.
13.
13. You get pulled in. It's fun. You feel happy. You feel carefree.
Am I in that closer ring now?
You're in the closer ring now.
Can someone push me in the
Yeah,
closer
you can
ring?
put him in the closer ring now. You watch as one scarecrow does step out to make room for the second person. You already did
I
that.
still believe that they do-si-do.
That's exactly what happened. As he like came in here, this one grabbed his hand, and in that moment, you felt it like pulse through you, and it pulled you into the ring as it stepped out and went back into the movements.
What's your name?
This doesn't seem right though. We should
Jack.
I love you.
something.
Sick. Is it actually?
And then give her a little more time.
It's dumb.
Sure. I love it. I hate scarecrows.
I don't get that scarecrows either. Well, wait, if you don't like scarecrows, then what?
Hate crows.
That's fun.
The doves are so much sweeter.
I don't.
You actually shoot.
No, I can't.
Fuck!
You watch as the two of your
She's doing it
friends
again.
start to dance. Can I have you make another wisdom saving throw?
Is he still playing while they're dancing, or?
It's kind of weird.
23.
23. You are not pulled into the dance. You are still aware of your surroundings.
Okay,
You are
great.
still charmed, but
Yeah.
But-
I just kind of get like closer, not like there. That's right there. So that way I'm kind of out.
every time you try to move out of the line and try to pull away from it, they physically try to pull you back in.
Oh, okay.
You could try to contest it and go against it.
I just want to get closer to him, so I
Are
guess.
you trying to break the line?
No, not break the line. Like trying to like stay in the line, but get closer to him.
Yeah.
What does the rest of you do?
I'm panicking.
You watch this happening. The two of your friends are now.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Jack.
Cotton Eye Jack.
Pumpkinhead Jack.
What is the rest of you doing?
Panicking.
You're panicking.
I'm walking forward.
I'm
Walking
staying
forward.
like this. I'm waiting for if there's literally any indication that they get attacked or call out for help or anything they do attack, I'm launching an arrow straight through his chest.
I'm moving.
I'm just waiting.
That is the actual question I answered, by the way.
I'm
Where'd you
going.
come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye
Yeah.
Joe?
No.
I'm falling.
Pumpkinhead
I'm
Jack.
falling behind.
Put me behind you.
But you can. I'll wait for the answer. It's totally fine.
The three of you are.
I like stay behind the line so I don't get like caught up in it, but close enough to like
Yes.
try and get to
Where are
her.
you going?
Staying there. Go with your answers.
Yeah. Can I have? What does Soot and Morgan do as two of them try to take your hands? And it is very much like I mentioned. It's not a grab. It is very much a very flowy.
No.
Like it tries to almost like swoop in and take your hand.
Very like politely be like, sorry, my hands are occupied.
So
Holding
I like
a shield and
shoot me out of the way.
Rod.
Shoot me out of the way.
Sorry, I've got 2 22s.
Can I have both of you roll wisdom saving throws? Actually, first make dexterity checks.
Dex check. Ooh. And then wisdom saving throw.
No, you don't need to on that. 14? 14
Oh,
roll.
I don't need to?
Yeah.
Thank God. It's not like a wisdom thing. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't dance.
sick.
I got a gun in my hand.
Not nat 20.
Not that 20. You feel it, and it entices you for a moment, but you pull back and like take a step back with Soot, almost in unison as the two of you at the same time. Take a step back and feel that like pull forward.
I thought my strap had been
Do I?
My strap has been plugged.
I'm having a stroke. No.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been away,
Ah,
but I've finally come here to play. It's been
where
some time,
Oh
and
my god,
now
it's a
I'm
nursery
here.
rhyme.
I don't like nursery rhymes.
Too bad.
It's the most
Where did you come from? Like,
best around. Everywhere's my home. From nowhere. From
Hey!
everywhere.
Hey, yo!
Hey!
More friends.
Oh,
Hi!
shit.
Ah!
These are other people's scarecrows. Will you give them back?
When they're done playing. Have you come to play?
No, I came to get
Why
your
not?
friends
It's
back.
so much fun.
It looks really fun.
Oh my god.
I'm not a dancer. I'm not a good
I'm
dancer.
not much of a dancer, darling, but my scarecrows.
You
Everyone
like them.
is good at dancing to this song. As the circle starts to grow.
Back up, back up,
and
back up,
start to
back up.
tone.
Do I move them out?
Why'd you move me? You backed yourself up. You literally liquidated around me.
Two of them, two of them
No, I'm
take
not
your
backing
hands,
up. I'm
Mulian,
not
and
backing
try to bring you into the dance.
William does not even extend his hands. He just stands there like,
Julian.
can they
Roll
see
a
me
wisdom
now?
saving throw.
What's
Hey.
like?
Yeah.
Ah.
I love when I have to save my wisdom. Can I fucking roll? It's 15.
15?
They were trying to dance.
You feel it and you're like, you just try to just brick it for a moment. They let go. They're not pulling you in. They let go and they move on. And they
I
keep going around.
cast Beacon of Hope on all my friends.
What does that
Advantage against wisdom saving.
do? Ooh.
You couldn't have done that.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna back.
I'm kidding.
On all my homies. No, it's with as many as I can see. Actually, I think there's one.
As many as you can see.
No. It's as many or within a certain
How long
radius.
are
I
you
believe
here
it's 30
for?
feet.
Until my work is done.
One will
Until the
have.
party's
Okay,
over.
where am I?
When does the party end, darling?
Yeah, but I actually would have been in front of them because
I did that.
the thing. So, definitely you, definitely. Are you within 30 feet?
Almost exactly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good.
Am I within 30
5,
feet? 'Cause I've been
10,
dancing in a
15,
circle.
20, 25 to 30. No! You suck. So,
So neither.
us, we have Beacon of Hope.
We're fine.
Woo!
If you're not here to dance, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Advantage.
Oh,
Your
Wisdom
friends are
throws?
more than welcome to stay.
Wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
Not everybody likes your song.
Hey,
That's
it's a
perfectly
good song.
fine.
What?
That's fine. They don't have to play.
Darling,
can be
you're
on their
still
way.
offbeat.
Have a
Dove,
nice day.
Dove, are you okay?
Julian
Do I
begins
hear
to
him?
walk forward.
Like, am I notice? Like, do
He
I?
starts to dance a little bit.
As you reach the second ring, roll another wisdom saving throw.
I love doing that.
Do I
Okay.
hear
You
soot?
get advantage. You hear a soot?
I'm trying
Like,
to
do
yell.
I
I'm
hear
trying
so-
to yell at the
Okay,
dove.
I'm dancing.
21.
You're dancing.
21.
You like dancing?
It's
Yeah.
harder. It's pulling you in
Offbeat as I
more,
dance.
but you.
Do you like him?
Yeah,
He's
and
good.
no, he's
You
playing
know
the
him?
When
part,
you
he's still
once you
dancing.
get to the second ring, they are more
The
actively.
Pumpkin King.
They're not necessarily trying to grapple you. They're just making sure you're staying in
Keeping
line
in there.
and not getting too
Yeah.
He
close.
just wants to party, and then he said he'll go home.
Where's home?
Everywhere.
Grabs onto
What
Dove and
does that
begins to
mean?
kind of do like a
Exactly.
do-si-do with her, but is coercing her out.
Roll a performance check.
Round and round, throw a race to the ground.
That would be 16.
Can I shoot him now?
You're doing pretty. You're
If the
keeping a
party
pretty good
ends
step.
Soon, what?
I don't know if it's gonna end
So-
or not.
How far can I coerce her out?
Like ever?
I
So
don't know.
far, I rolled a
I
16
didn't
on
get those.
performance.
I didn't
I'm
get those
do-si-doing,
far.
but I'm trying to move her away.
What are you doing,
Out.
Dove? He's trying to pull you out.
I'm trying to
Oh,
pull you out.
do I notice? Do I?
Him.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Swiggity swooty, what's up with
I
that
just
booty?
started dancing with you.
Okay, great. So we're do-si-doing, and I'm like,
He's trying to lead
I'm
you away.
leading
from
you
the guy.
out.
Oh, I tried to lead him back.
Yeah, you start to lead and take her away, and the music beat changes, and she starts leading, starts pulling you back, and there's a moment of confusion in
Alright,
your face.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll athletics, and I'm gonna roll
I shoot
acrobatics
you.
for athletics.
Oh no, if you're grappling, you would be athletic, because she would be evading it.
So what would I be
I
rolling?
feel like if we just saw him in the music
What would I be
stopped-
rolling?
Are you
I'm
trying to
gonna
pull
pull
her
a guy
out?
with some
So you roll
scarecrows.
athletics.
You're calling me
No,
out.
I'm gonna
It's more magic.
in a
We
dance.
get
I'm
out.
gonna in a dance way
We
coerce her
watched
into
it
leaving.
get up and dance its way over here.
Got up.
I can.
Oh, the party.
I
So
swear
you're
to
standing
God,
all the
you
way
go
back
dance.
there?
I'm
Yeah.
hiding in the woods.
I can't even see you, and if you go dancing, I'll shoot
If
you.
we dance until the morning, will the party be over?
That's a two-die.
X, Mr. Jack.
Ends up with like 18 points of exhaustion.
Sorry, no, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to answer my question.
Those are real stories. Of people dancing until they literally
Sweetie,
pass out.
sweetie, I'm not in the moody. Let's get the fuck
And
out of here. I'm not in the moody. Let's get out.
Another wisdom save. Come on, you.
Sick.
Oh
What's my character
no!
All
realize?
day, baby. All
All
day.
day.
Give it to me all
Have I
day.
heard these folk
Jack.
tales about?
If we party until the morning, will you leave and give us back the scarecrows?
16.
What are your surface level thoughts?
My surface level thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, so Moon walking in, surface level thoughts are anxiety, curiosity, and concern. Anxiety, curiosity, concern.
None of those are party.
Yeah. What?
You seem tense. Why not join? It's more fun.
Have you ever had death and glory? That makes me less
Oh my
tense.
God. I'm leaving this party because of you.
You watch as
Come get your mans.
you watch as his legs unfold, and he goes into a standing position, and he starts to walk, but he's still about 3 or 4 feet off the ground, but taking steps with each thing.
Okay.
The flute is still just moving on its own, as if it's still being played. Still being played, and you can almost see like
So
as you
he's not
look,
he's not
you
holding
can
on
see
to
almost
the
as though his silhouette is still there,
Okay.
like his shadow is still
Okay.
clinging to it, and it's the one doing the playing.
Why do you hide your music in the forest?
Oh, so other people don't judge too much. Your friend didn't like my music, he said, and they're free to
I
think
didn't
that
say
way.
I didn't like it.
But out here, me and my friends can play all
I
day.
said some people don't like it.
I think a lot of people would like your music.
Oh, I
Even two of
intend to
my
share
friends.
it as much as I can with everyone around.
I hope you do.
I
Even
will.
2 of my friends seem to like your music a lot.
They do, and I'm glad to see you joining in the fun.
Trying.
I asked Jack a question.
You can still be able to play.
Oh, I asked him. I
Obviously not
asked
holding
him
on to
if
it.
we party until the morning, will he give us back the scarecrows?
You have a better
They're free to
idea.
do as they choose. I can't make them.
It kind of doesn't look like that they're free to choose because they're.
Have you asked them?
Did you all choose to be here?
Wow.
All right.
I tried, but I couldn't.
What
figure
say all
out-
of you, my friends? We love it here. The unison voice coming all from one.
Guys, I think we should
Container
just leave the
just-
scarecrows and go home.
No, you don't think that. You're charmed.
I don't know if I screamed it.
You think this
Sorry.
is fine? You think this is fine?
Just go up and yoink
There's nothing
them.
wrong.
I just, yeah, so I screamed to all my friends. I was like, these are fun and party. We should just go home and leave them be.
Dub, you don't believe that.
I do.
Alright.
In your head, Dub, you don't believe that.
Be.
Are you two doing it? You see Dimitri's just full in it. Just full in it.
Yeah, I'm still focused on Dove because she's closest to me. And I'm literally kind of doing one of these, like trying to get her to come toward me, almost enticing her, like, come on, let's dance! Let's dance,
have
Dove!
anything
It's gonna be
ready?
great!
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
Moolian.
with that?
Anything.
Oh.
I'm the only one not made of straw! I'm Moolian! Take my hand! Get out. Come on, baby, come on, baby.
Do I kill it?
What?
If you think you can. Otherwise.
Fucking Morgan, what did you do?
What is he? What did I do? What did you do? You're dancing with him.
I'm having fun.
Come on. Come on. Let's
Don't control yourself any longer!
What is everyone
Come on,
doing?
come on, baby!
Other than our dancing boy who's enjoying the music, you watch as one of the scarecrows comes behind him and puts a coat over his back.
Who's him?
Dimitri.
Him?
Ah!
I can't
Alright,
do
enough of
anything
this.
sensitive.
I I break the launcher. I put a heat grenade in. I'm aiming it at him. Stop the music! Stop the music! Right now!
Am I shooting him?
Stop the music! Stop the music!
You watch as the circles quickly close in and are tighter and faster and moving more rapidly around it.
Oh God, we have to get them
As you
first.
watch as he starts to float like just with and starts dancing with them. Why? Aren't you having a good time?
I'm not at all!
Not at all.
No, I'm not having a great time at all!
Mulian wraps his arms around Dove and begins to force her out of the circle.
I'm fighting.
You're
So
fighting?
I'm
I
pointing
point
at
a
Hardy.
finger.
Athletics versus acrobatics.
You are not. So just so you know, like this is your choices are yours.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Got it.
partying.
Athletics versus acrobatics or athletics.
I point a finger at my target and I cast True Strike. And it magically grants me brief insight on my target's
What did you roll?
defenses. Give me something to work with.
I rolled a 3. You
He
win.
has nothing. No.
He
No.
is strong.
You rolled a
You
3.
do everything.
He rolled a 3. I rolled a natural 20.
She said
Oh
she
my
You
God.
hold, and she just slips her hand out and just goes into the dance.
I choose for flavor to do a roll in the opposite direction because she fucking skirted me,
Yeah.
and I just
The
Get back up,
momentum
but-
pulled you, and you just
yeah.
and as the two rings pulled out, you find yourself on the outside of all of it as
Am
they're
I close
moving
to one
rapid.
of the scarecrows?
Yeah, you're essentially now all like holding hands.
Did they
Great.
so
And
they-
I'm
did they
holding
all
one of
move
their
in?
hands.
They got close.
Firebolt. I'm
I'm
casting
assuming-
firebolt on
Okay,
it.
it is technically with disadvantage because it's
I'm
what
on
is
the
it?
outside.
Okay, gives you a brief insight
I
into
got
their
it.
defenses.
Yes.
That's all it says, right?
Yes. And then
Alright,
on my
so
next
put them
turn, I
close
gain
enough to roll
advantage on my first attack against him.
I've never.
I'm
It
trying
just
to
says brief
make it
insight.
a circle.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out.
Is there an outer circle still?
Yeah.
There's an outer and inner circle.
He has no resistances or vulnerabilities. Is that?
Sure. Hit him with all we got.
There's nothing he's resistant to, but there's
10.
also nothing he's
10.
10 to hit.
10. You do that as his hand pulls away and all of them. Now that's not a fun way to play. You should play nicer. Everyone roll initiative!
Oh, fucking course.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
Is it bad?
No, it's 20.
Alright, roll. I'm gonna be right back one more time.
Why? Why? Because you got what? Because you got an extra 20?
No, you got what, 15?
Yeah. 15. That's what?
20.
9.
Oh.
No,
I go
it
first.
was a non-net 20. I rolled a
Good luck
19, then I have a
shooting through all
plus
that
1.
shit.
I got a 20.
What'd you get?
5.
Oh, it sucks. No, switch with me. Switch with me.
Alright.
Thank you.
What?
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 Because the first thing I was gonna.
What
Oh,
you
wait,
switch?
wait.
I got 6. I lied.
Oh, wait.
I'll just say it's advantageous for me to go first.
You can go first. I don't know what's going on.
Guys, that was our first time in party.
Yeah, right. How do you go first if I'm the one? I'm
Oh, I miss that ride.
Make it end.
What?
Make it end.
Now,
You make it end.
you make it end.
I'm trying!
Mark him.
I'm a healer!
I was
Can't mark anyone!
Heal him to death.
Don't
Do you
kill
not
him.
have inflict wounds?
I do!
Use it. That's a great fucking
What
spell.
about everyone else that needs help around here?
Fuck that.
Alright?
Kill him.
You have nothing at stake.
I'm already outie, boy.
We know.
Give me 1 sec.
It is a good spell though, like the potential for damage.
The amount of like
Phenomenal.
shit failing wrecked with that.
Oh my god.
You have to touch them though. You can inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds at 3rd level. Oh. It's like fucking 5d10 or something like that. Or was it 10d5?
You can tend these nuts.
Hi, Mom.
You're not my fault anymore.
Well, sucks to suck.
Detect what? How do you detect these
I
hands?
bail you out of jail.
Twice.
Twice.
Jack,
And what
what
do
are
I
you
get
doing?
in return?
You realize
What do
you're so
I
cool.
get in return?
Chill.
A
Nothing,
partier.
you left her.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
I think there's a little too much
Nothing.
hostility.
You are choosing to abandon your child.
There's a little too much hostility.
Sorry,
Run
Jack, I
chill
didn't realize you were so chill. I'll just leave.
Chill
Outta here. Molly and Soot and Dimitri walk out. No,
No,
sorry.
I'm still
he's
dancing.
out. Yeah, you're still dancing.
We're a peaceful commune in the woods.
Okay, so I
Don't worry
hand
about it.
This is so much fun.
Charm is just to Jack, correct? It's not to the scarecrows.
Yes.
Listen to the
Just the
collective.
Jack.
Just Jack. Okay, that's what I thought. So I did that correctly. Okay.
Jack these things.
Hi, we're the Seventh Day Adventists. Out in the woods. Just hanging out. Up to no bad at all.
Now
Sick.
she.
Do.
Mosquito.
I use that as my one cube.
Alright, 20 to 25.
Not nat 20.
Did you roll also?
No.
Okay. On the 20.
24.
Oh, wait, let me get this. So we
Wait, you
got.
rolled a nat 20?
Non nat 20.
Not nat 20.
Yeah,
Who's
we
here?
go before
Over
you.
here. Top of the
I
room.
rolled in that. Well, I rolled in that.
How can we go before her? I swap with him.
I got a 22, he got a 24, but he's switching with me.
You can do that?
He has a
That's his alert.
With my first level
Oh,
feat, I
really?
can do that.
Yeah.
Because I can't see
Tactics.
Artificer. Okay, so what'd you guys get?
I got a 22, but he got a 24.
and swap.
we
So now I have
swapped.
22, he has 24.
Okay, so you got a 21?
I got 20. Not nat 20.
20. Okay. 24 is going to be Soot.
Yes.
And 22 is
Amber.
Zizak. And then Dove.
I.
Okay, and then 15 to 20.
Oh, he switched those two.
Alright, 15 to 20. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
6, 4.
What?
It's 5 to 10!
We were
5
so
to 10!
front-loaded and backloaded.
This is not a bell curve.
So we got 6. So we got
literally
got a cleric, you got 4?
a valley curve.
You got 4?
4.
Rollies! Unless
What's
you want
your
to do
dex?
dex. Are you doing a dex or rollies?
What's
This
your
is more
dex?
fun.
My dex. Hold on, stop yelling at me.
I just want to roll you.
14.
12.
Sick, I go first.
That's what I wanted. Do it the inspo.
Hi, I do!
So you're going first, second?
Sheila.
He's going first. I'm going last.
Take a look.
Because that's my
I
luck.
have inspo
That's her
still.
inspo.
Mesquila.
Oh yeah, the thing is, what needs to be moved next to Dove?
Toronto.
I barely know.
Jesus fucking Christ, what is this?
Completely silent laughter. Completely silent.
No, the dogs can hear it.
Yeah.
Alright,
You guys
top of
look
the.
like buoys in the water that have
Alright.
gone astray.
Can we move the inspo next to Dove?
Like it's just completely buoys in rough
Alright.
water.
Top of the round is Soot.
Alright. Get some time to test this thing out. Alright. I'm gonna fire my arcane firearm, and I loaded in it a phosphorescent charge that, when it fires, it looks like a giant, like, almost like a firework going off, with like tons of little dust filings that all fly towards the target, and then coalesce into like almost glowing magnetic strands that outline anything. I'm gonna cast fairy fire. So that's a 20-foot cube. This is kind of 20 foot, right? This is a little bit big. Just for like ease. 20-foot cube.
Oh, there's a 15-foot cube.
Rolling without a thing? That's technically a 20-foot cube.
So can I angle this, or is it just gonna be on the grid? Can I like catch different things in it, or is it like? I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Nobody has actually ever asked me that before.
Let him angle it.
What?
Let him angle it.
Well, like if I do
It
like
makes
a cube-
perfect sense to angle it. It's just so weird that in years of playing
Nobody's
now,
ever asked.
everyone has always
No,
been
I'm
exactly
sorry, my
on the
radiuses
grid.
were all circular.
You can angle a cone, you can angle a cube.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, literally every single spell that we have is a radius.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've had something that's not.
That's a cube.
And it doesn't say that it originates anywhere. So I'm gonna catch these guys on this side in the fairy fire. So as all of their bodies and the flute also, because it's an object, it's a dexterity 16. So to see if they're effective.
How many scarecrows?
It is the main guy and 6 scarecrows.
Alright. One on the furthest towards you fails. So failure.
Fails.
Failure.
Fails.
Failure.
Fails.
Bro, keep track of 2 of them.
Success.
Okay, so
Don't
that's
mark.
3.
The ones that pass,
this
don't
one-
mark.
This one's success.
Success.
These 2 success.
No.
Fail.
It's a fail.
Fail. And then
So 2 success succeeded.
and
Two
then our
succeeded,
main
those
guy.
2 succeeded, each one fails.
Why'd you
I'll
move
move them back. I will move them back.
So
Our main guy also fails.
Okay.
that's really
Fail,
good.
fail, 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 fail. Pass, pass.
So, what does that mean for the failure?
So
Find out.
so dust in like almost like how you like put a magnet on a table and all the filings go like shooting out. They coalesce onto their outlines and then they start glowing. So you can see them. They shed light in a 10-foot radius. And any attack roll made against any affected creature or object is made with advantage.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, that's very far.
Does it have to be ranged attack roll or also
Any
melee?
attack roll.
Any attack roll.
But not like things that are concentration. Not concentration, saving throw based.
Okay.
But any attack rolls. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
What?
Nobody's used that spell, so I haven't looked at it.
Fire?
Yep.
Oh. You guys want to
I believe you.
each object in a 20-foot cube within a range is outlined. in
Isaac,
light.
you're up.
Oh, I didn't do my bonus.
Oh, what's your bonus?
Sorry. Use theta, which is here, to shoot at. I'll shoot at the guy closest here.
Roll on it there.
Data's on
My
Mullion.
God.
Okay.
Good. 12.
Hits.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Yeah, this is fair.
Spiritual weapon is a concentration?
Yeah, whoever goes next go. I'll just roll. Sorry.
I currently have 40 movement, so I go along the outskirts here. Line up a shot on this guy. You said he was like hovering above. Am I able to see him? Like hovering
You
above
can see
the
his,
crowd?
you can see his head.
Don't miss.
13 force damage to this guy.
Oh,
And
you
then
guys.
5 feet.
Because I don't know what arrows are going to do on scarecrows. They're literally what we use as practice dummies.
You're also not shooting at a scarecrow right now.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
And
I
they
mean,
never
Also, no one's around you to talk.
what?
Also, no one's around you to talk.
Right, Isaac.
Amy is a big bet. Cast ice.
It is going to be harder because there are 2 rows of people.
Yep, that is fair.
But by default, you do have advantage. So I don't know if you want to cancel that or just make
No,
it
it's part of
easier.
it.
Okay.
Switch my turn. Use Hunter's Mark on him.
Is there a range on it?
I'm stressed.
You guys are part of it. Oh, wait.
90 feet.
35, 40, 50, 60. Oh, wow. Yeah, way out. Wait, what is the range?
90 feet.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Way out.
It's actually for if you're targeting him, it's not with advantage. It's a straight roll right now,
Okay.
Oh,
just on him.
okay.
Well, I'm worried that my damage.
As when everyone moved, he's still dancing.
Oh.
He's still moving. And so is Dimitri.
Yep.
Kind of actually, now that everyone else has moved, the circle has just become 2, and he's moving with you directly.
First roll. 11.
11 misses.
Second roll. 24. Third roll, and this one's the dread ambush.
Oh, wait, actually, 24 misses because of the 2 rows of people in front of him.
Damn.
It'd be different if it would be different if you were closer. If there was not other people. Right now, he's got quite a bit of
You're
cover.
shooting in a heavily crowded area.
Yeah, well, I'm also like saying that that my character wouldn't have metagamed it, knowing that even this my best shot to miss. So
Hey, you're taking a shot in the,
okay, actually, I'll switch my target to over here.
You have 3 shots.
Yes, this is my dread ambusher shot.
Got it. Who is this on?
I'm naming on for the nearest one right
Okay.
now.
Yep.
That one would be
18 on the die.
Yeah, that hits.
Do you know the U.S. Solar Company's nasty little secret? It turns out if you
Alright, so it'll be 27.
27. Yeah, that I said 18.
I know it's fine.
A 12 hit.
You rolled an 18.
I
Like,
have a question. Are the scarecrows still holding hands?
No, they
you
both
with the 12, you
turned
rolled an 18.
and are moving. The number of them are looking at you. Other ones are moving. Are the music keeps going, but now they're
Okay.
No, I haven't rolled yet. I'm calling it out.
Calling it 6. If you roll a 6, you get a beer on me. Another beer on me.
Here's a reroll. 15 damage on nearest scarecrow.
got it. On which one? There's
This one.
got it.
Damage.
Piercing damage.
Obviously 15.
He's still dancing.
So he's still dancing, and you are still charmed by Jack.
Yes.
Is he playing the flute still?
Yep.
I just
Or
can't.
it's still playing. He's actually directly holding hands with Dimitri.
I just can't hurt Jack, but I can hurt the scarecrows. Right?
You can hurt Jack, but you're charmed, and you regard it as a friendly acquaintance. Yeah, you are charmed.
Okay.
So you regard it as friend. Let me read it. Was a charm? The charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or the target, or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact with you.
Okay.
He will now go. He is going to merely take Dimitri by the hand and lead him.
You wish.
Oh, well, that's no fun. How could you do this? We were just trying to dance and play, and you're here all to spoil the fun. Dove.
Yeah. Oh, my turn. Okay. I'm going to cast Burning Hands. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Where's the
I need a cone. Thank you.
Too.
For the DM, the quartermaster.
Okay.
There's a cone on there.
Okay, so this.
Thanks for hanging backwards at us.
Emanating from you, my lord.
Oh. Still a lot.
Wait, where's the cone?
That's a rate. That's a circle.
That's
You're
a
doing
circle.
a cone.
You know what cone
You doing the
is?
cone
Ice
part?
cream cone, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Were you doing the whole circle?
Why are you firing at us?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No. My only question is, Danielle, when you teach the children shapes,
I didn't
shape
say
are
the
you
shape
holding?
of it.
What shape are you holding?
Circle.
Okay, good. Sorry, I just needed.
I didn't see. No, I actually didn't see the triangle. That's why. I didn't see the triangle. That's why. I didn't see the cone triangle.
Think ice cream.
I will punch you.
Pizza.
I feel bad for the future geometry teacher.
You ever tell him to get you a cone of pizza? Hey, can you pick me up a cone of pizza?
I've had a pizza cone. It's great.
Shut up, dude.
All right, kids. Today we're proving
Alright,
triangles.
Where would you like to fire the cone?
Right here.
Right
It
on.
originates from you. What direction are you pointing?
Pointing, like,
They make dex saves.
dex saves. These
This
three.
is where. Okay, it starts here. It starts. This is where you are.
I know. I'm trying to level it. This one and this one.
And it
If
looks
you
like.
aim,
No,
if
he just
you aim this way, would you hit like 4?
No, I wouldn't. I would hit like. If I'm going by the radius, I would hit no one.
How about what if you did something like this and you got 3 of them instead too?
But am I getting 3 of them? Because it doesn't look like.
Or do one of these and get 3.
Fine.
Or what?
Either way, I'm getting 3.
Or
Okay.
Thank
What if you
It's
sidestep
3.
What's the DC?
14.
yeah, but
Failure.
Okay.
Failure.
Okay.
Do that. So if she goes
Failure.
Alright.
I'm rolling new dice.
You want to trade dice?
I just rolled 2, 3, 3.
That's what I've been rolling all game. Maybe we'll we change this. Maybe we'll both roll good.
I'll roll my Anubis dice.
Each one gets 9 points of fire damage.
Got it. You watch as part of them starts to light up and
Same.
catch on fire. And there was 3 that have. Which 3 did you pick?
I went from
These
8 damage to 15.
The one's closest.
Oh, yeah.
The one's
I rolled
closest.
that
One of those was the
This
one that
This one.
he
Once
hit.
per turn,
Got
you
it.
reroll.
Also, 2 of them have already been hit.
Two of those have already been hit. So
Yeah,
9 points of damage?
This one has been hit already.
Not
And
once per
then-
attack,
and
it's
then
once
you-
per turn.
And you hit that one.
He's
Why,
actually
did you reroll a lot?
14
No, I
damage.
didn't.
How
I
did-
only rolled this.
How did you pick those 3?
I gotta keep track of that.
Don't quote me on it.
Like the cone moving this
I believe it's once per turn.
It originates from her.
So basically, you figure out what your
1, 2,
threshold
3.
is, where you're willing to reroll.
Because it's on. From what
You're
I'm looking
kind
at,
of holding it weird.
well, it's
You
weird.
wouldn't be able to get the guy right next to you. If you
Okay.
wanted to get 3, you can get that.
Okay.
Not this one.
That's fine. 1, 2, 3 then.
Got it.
One of those was already hit too.
This guy was
Yeah, one of them was already hit.
Trade you a shitty die for a shitty die.
I didn't realize all these scarecrows were so chill.
I'm using this on the next one just so you know.
I'm using this on the next roll just so you know. I roll a natural 20. I'm taking it back.
One roll and then we return.
Got it. Anything else though?
And then I'm going to.
I thought we were having fun. I thought you were here to play.
You took my friend.
He still wants to play.
Why are you whispering we're in combat?
That's it. I got
Got
nothing
it.
else.
Got it. There go. Well, the rest. I had three people above 20 and 3 people below 10.
Yeah.
Sick.
Got it. So, you teleport backwards.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Sick.
Good job, Dimitri. Go dance.
Not.
You watch as everyone starts to see as like some of them do run towards you, and then the rest of them just start start sprinting, like full animal sprinting on all like think like zombie apocalypse, just on all fours and like catching their feet and moving into the forest before they just reappear out of like a nearby bush mid stride.
Are you still only getting a pop job on your first day? Then you need the new and improved Fleshy Pro 2.0. It's the automatic you-know-what machine that turns a quick look into a near mystical experience. Finally, no more begging her to
I'll
slip
just stay
up
over
dirty.
here.
Rejoice, man, because it is time to become your own
Boop boopy doop.
professional
What are
salad
their
tosser.
stats?
Get ready to twink that Twinkie.
I love
Prepare to
ads.
bang that
They're
meat
so
from
great.
nose your money. But wait.
Ad blocker.
Ad blocker, I barely know it.
Good. All right. Let's do this thing. Oh.
No.
Let me do it.
Oh.
You want the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna.
What is that?
That's a 9.
That is a 9. They have not yet noticed Isaac all the way. Still rolling though, but I'm still going to use it.
Stupid. Get in the fray.
Okay, so
Maybe
yeah,
it's a nice try.
so let's see. First attack on Morgan was a 13.
Get in the fray.
9. Second attack on Morgan.
Ouch.
20.
Hits.
6.
Ouch.
Third attack on Morgan. 16. Fourth attack on Morgan. 6.
So the next attack is also
7.
Ouch.
Half the damage or 10, whichever.
First attack on Mulian.
I know it's a concept.
That is a 17.
To me,
Meat.
it's about 10.
Second attack on Mulian. 13. Third attack. 6. Fourth attack. 16.
No.
Got it.
So you can one.
Well, half the damage for whatever's higher or whatever's lower.
Whichever's
10.
So you get
If I
10
can,
or
First-
if you take more than 20 points.
Alright, first attack on
Or
you.
22. So you take 22.
So 19.
yes, that is.
Okay.
is
So
8
So-
points.
Okay, so I maintain.
Yeah, let's just go through all of them and then we'll have you roll the maintaining after. That was first. Second is an 18.
That is 18's my.
You just keep track of how many more hits. So 1. Next attack is 17.
That's not good.
Got it. So just 1.
Like I'm trying to read something.
That was actually the third attack. So third attack, 1 hit. Fourth attack is a 15 that misses. Fifth attack is a 17. Misses. And sixth attack is a 5, so that misses. So you only got hit twice.
So I already rolled 1, so I'm only
Second attack does 6 points of damage. And now we've got,
I'm still concentration.
and then we've got 6 attacks on Duff.
Ah! What?
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 on her, or
No,
there's
that's
3
three
on
on
her.
There's 3. I was like, where is there 6?
Actually, they're not gonna try to attack you.
What? Great.
even though she fired.
They're gonna grapple.
Oh. Talk.
So, what is it? Okay, so yeah.
Acrobatics or athletics?
First is going to, so it's athletics on theirs. Check their strength. So roll acrobatics or athletics for the first one. That's not what I wanted. What do you got?
Acrobatics is a 17
Okay,
on
so
the
you
first one.
pull your hand out of the first one.
Okay.
Second one goes. Okay. And third one goes. And then roll in and one's count. A little higher than her. Yes. Wait, what's your plus?
6.
6 in total?
Yeah.
Alright. One of them has grabbed you.
Okay, great.
That's all of them. And now it is Mulian and Morgan.
Maybe.
We'll do.
Right.
We will do.
Right.
12 to dead on him.
I'm gonna cry.
Wisdom 14.
Which one?
This one.
Let me do a thing real fast.
Wait, let me pee
Hey, did you know where my book of rings went?
Oh.
The status conditions.
Is it in
I had
here?
it over here.
Hold on. It might be on the very bottom shelf as decor.
Ah, there it is.
Are we marking the fairy fire guys?
At least four of them got fair fire, plus that guy.
No, I was gonna mark the ones that you guys have been hitting.
Is there a thing for fairy fire in there?
Yes, there is.
Oh.
How they got the original 4 got lost, but I know they're all ones that
No,
weren't.
You got on that side of the.
Yeah, it'd be guys that have teleported out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. They also.
Four and that guy.
Yeah, the big guy. None of them were hit also.
We'll just remember the big guy. Because those 4 say fairy fire. And then 3 of them have been hit so far. Which are going to be that one. Because this one already has not moved. She did it this way.
Burning hands.
He hit one with Theta, he hit one with the arrow, and then yeah, 4.
Yeah, I hit
Four of
one. I hit one and I pushed him towards Dove on accident, so it was either that one or that guy.
Because she could. Oh no, it was this guy.
It was that guy.
Yeah, it was that guy.
Yeah, 4 were hit.
Yep. Those four have been hit, and then the fairy fire guys have also been marked.
So he gets a Wiz 14 saving throw.
Y'all. Nope.
He fails. He passes.
Fails.
He fails.
That's one of them that hit.
Oh, it's D12.
If they've taken damage.
Yeah, it does D12
Oh, okay.
if they're
2D12.
not-
Yeah. No, hold on. Seven damage on him. Yeah. 2D12 with that.
Which one was that one?
This guy.
That guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his bonus action, spiritual weapon. Gonna be place him here between Soot and I. And he'll take an attack on him as well. Spiritual weapon, and he rolls a hit, and he rolls a solid 11.
Hit.
Wow.
What? Okay.
But my 24 earlier did.
Different guy in a
7 points of spiritual weapon damage.
What does your spiritual weapon look
I
like?
don't know.
You've never used
Figure
it.
it out.
Looks like my fucking leg.
Please,
Missing a leg.
please.
It's like a prosthetic leg. It's a prosthetic leg.
He goes down.
Sick.
You bludgeon it. It
Which one?
starts
Which
to.
one?
This guy right here. It's the ghost of my dead dream of making you alive.
Fantastic.
It's the thing that I made. Where is it? Lloyd?
Morgan.
Hit it.
Alright. Because this is what we did before.
Where's the
The
leg?
thing I did before gives me advantage on hitting him.
It's here.
Where's the leg?
So
Where's the leg you made?
You already have advantage.
it's in a bed. It's in a bed in the corner.
No, the real leg, the real thing that he gave you.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna skirt out here.
Alright, both of them take an attack of opportunity on you. As you step out. That misses. The second one also misses. Wow, you guys are getting really lucky.
6. So then I go. 1, 2.
Alright, Alan also gets an attack of opportunity. 15.
My spiritual weapon.
The ghostly form of that.
7 points.
Material
No,
form.
it's just that. It's just a piece of wood.
6. Okay. I do Eldritch Blast at him. With advantage.
What?
It's not rolling.
Get it, girl.
Oh, natural 20!
Ooh,
Yay!
alright.
Yay! Oh, look at that. That's a fun little effect.
So one more.
21 points of damage.
Nice. Loaded slash. That's awesome.
Alright.
Let go of my friend!
You watch as it turns the head, and immediately you watch as the head almost grows for a moment, and the fire inside of it starts to pour out of the mouth. You're no fun at all! I should have never invited you to play with us! Just for that, I'll take your friend away! He'll play with me forever!
Guys, I pissed him off! Guys!
Why?
Guys!
Packet from us.
We should have never invited you to play!
Mark having a nightmare tonight.
That's my turn!
Got it. Dimitri.
Oh yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah.
It's not like you tried to do anything to stop this.
Yeah.
I tried to hit him multiple times.
Hitting it. Yeah.
Tried.
Yeah.
Tried is the operative word.
Yeah.
Now you can.
In your head and in your mind, nothing has changed around you. Everyone is still dancing. In fact, you can actually, your friends have joined the dance. It's still the same thing. Everyone's dancing, and he pulls you aside, and the jack-o'-lantern is gone. The body is still the same, but now it's kind of just almost like the head that is now more proportional is just fire, but there's still features to it.
Yeah, you did.
What's your name, friend? What made you come and play? You found them, but your friends are being party poopers.
Perfect.
Would you say I want like a charmed effect at the moment?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of. You're not charmed to him, but
Like the atmosphere is like.
yeah, right now your physical body is just dancing. Like you're kind of just in this almost catatonic state. It is kind of it would be a charmed condition in there, but you are not under the charmed effect.
Like mentally in this moment, I'm like, why are they being party poopers, kind of, right?
Or is he clear mentally, but his physical body?
Because like
His
before,
physical body is still
like
dancing.
before, I'm like this. Like I was like on guard the entire time, so I'm trying to think. Is what's going on now like a almost like hypnotic type of thing?
You get he ushers around and you see the moment of Soot literally just pulling out the gun and be like, everybody down on your knees! And just stop the music! And just pull out the gun and start doing that.
Right now, my main thought is.
And kind of like
my main thought is this is a fun party.
Yeah, he slowed down time for a moment, and like you see that, and then he pulls you over to Dove, and she's dancing, and then she starts to attack somebody randomly.
Morgan shoot at him.
It's a ring!
And you can now see it. You can see it slowly moving towards what it's currently at, but you can see what has transpired. We were just having a fun time.
I don't know why they're being so bad. They're always aggressive. They just want the scarecrows back. Dancing's fun. I never found dancing fun before.
Shit.
I know you want the scarecrows back, but they're my friends. Don't I deserve friends too?
We're assholes.
I just wanted to make them blow.
Am I your friend?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. It's a fun party.
But your friends are ruining it.
They're co-workers, not friends. We've got a friend.
Do you want to come and play? Or are you going to stay?
I have things to do here. It's fun to play. I need to find things out first, and then I can get involved.
Roll a persuasion check.
seems like a moment where his mind and his heart are pulling in two different directions. Where
Yeah.
his body is saying, "You need to go play," but his
8.
mind is like, "Dude, you can't do that." Like,
For persuasion.
Yeah, I rolled. This thing rolled a 9.
it's like if Peter
And I
Pan
have
wants to
-1 to
immediately hit
charisma.
puberty,
Yeah.
and he's like, "I want to stay playing forever."
Sorry.
Do anything to work.
Yeah.
If it helps, I'm rolling absolute
I feel that
shit
literally the
also.
opposite.
Yeah, I feel
The amount of 2s and 3s I have rolled behind this table.
My dice are killing me tonight.
Why can't I put City Skylines all day? Never gonna work either.
Just play for some time more. It never hurts. The real world can be such a bore. We're gonna jump. Jump back to Sut.
Literally.
You're like, they're all shit.
They're all
Everything's shit.
They're all shit.
The whole world's shit.
Wow, dude, it's the first time I'm actually rolling good and better than everyone.
You better.
Not even close.
I roll better than I usually do.
Yes, that part's true.
I press the lever on the arcane firearm, eject the previous shell. I put a different shell that has like almost like crackling kind of sheen around it. Put it in, and this time it shoots out like a kind of like wave of like a booming like kind of like shotgun almost, and I cast Thunderwave.
Thank you.
It's a 15-foot cube, so I'll do this, but it's really just the 3x4.
Oh wait, I've got a 15-foot cube.
It's okay.
I have that.
Anymore. I'm gonna keep sweet.
And this one does originate on me.
I have some things.
I'm gonna do those 3 guys. And they're gonna do a.
Don't say. Okay.
Oh. 16 con saves.
16 con. Right.
On those 3 guys.
Success. Failure. Failure.
Sweet. So. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm
Does Fairy Fire now go away?
No, it's concentration.
You continue. They continue to have advantage.
Yes, but this is an attack. It's not a.
Yeah, I know.
it's
I
a
was just
roll.
making.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, with Fairy Fire, we have advantage from attacks again.
20 thunder damage to those that failed, 20. 10 to those that succeeded. And anyone that failed is pushed 10 feet away from you. So which ones?
The 2 closer. Yeah, those 2.
These guys. And now I'm gonna go. Forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You were not in melee with anybody because they got pushed away, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Got it.
And then with my bonus, I'm gonna use Theta again to shoot the guy that had Fairy Fire on him. So I'm gonna shoot that guy. Fishing for 20s. Natural 20. So.
Do you have advantage on? Oh yeah, because Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire. Great. 23 force.
Yeah, he goes down.
Yay! I'm spitting in my drink. Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Izak, you're up.
Do I have sideline on him from
Yeah.
where? Like, unobstructed? Aim for the pumpkin.
It is with disadvantage.
Yes, Fairy Fire on.
Okay, straight roll.
Why would it be dis in general?
Or the character.
Oh, okay.
Just the guy.
I wasn't sure if it was a discussion about range.
No,
He's
not
a
about
special guy. He's got special ones.
22.
Just that.
And the next attack, I'm just just gonna make it hashtag roll. That would be 19 on the die, so 28.
Nope.
Why are you looking at me?
You look like you're doing something secret.
What? Yes, I have a pumpkin head. Thank you.
First one is 12. 12 plus 15? 27.
Try to break his concentration over you.
You are now free. As you watch him.
Did I do that?
I got another one. That's it.
You pissed him off.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Is his head still fire?
Yeah.
Or is it still fire?
It went.
Him?
Just
Oh,
lit
okay,
up
yeah.
even more.
That's it for me.
There we go. There you go. Got it. Can I have you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, yeah.
Not Izak.
Oh, fuck. Nat 1.
He needs inspiration.
Got it.
Nat 1 on a dex save.
I deserve this.
I was gonna say, are we still doing the thing where nat 1 means max damage?
Yeah.
TPK.
You take 48 points of fire damage
Oh my god.
as he casts Fireball, centered
Oh
only
my
on you.
god.
Only on you. Literally ignored everyone else. Just turned to you and just.
None of us can see him. You just see an explosion.
And casts it just on you.
We see a fireball. Right?
Yeah, you watch. You just watch where off to the side, all of you to your left. You just watch as the forest just erupts in a giant ball of fire.
I have a following question then.
Yes.
Is the forest cleared where I am?
No, but some of the shrubbery is now on fire, and so is the ground.
Well, it's probably lit up by me.
Yeah, it's bright. Everyone can see you now. And then is going to move. He's gonna still pull you with him if you want to move with him. And is going to move.
There's one thing I'd like to point out to you though.
I'll move with him.
Got it. Got it. What's your movement speed?
Mine?
Yeah.
Base 30.
Oh, okay, so you only get about half life. You get.
Right there.
He's off now. He just starts to. Yeah, that was him.
No, you got out of it, so you
Yeah,
can follow if
but
you
he's
want
moving
to.
faster than you,
Oh.
so he's just going on ahead and still like, just absolutely, he's still moving and like beckoning. Doug, you're up.
Hi, hello. Okay, I'm going to Firebolt. Firebolt. I guess at him in front of me.
It is with disadvantage. Firebolt is a ranged spell.
One was 19 and one was 18.
Wow, yeah, that hits.
Jesus Christ.
12 points of damage.
He goes down.
Yay!
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Got it. There we go.
Yay.
You're dead.
He's got
Dissolves.
He becomes a wash.
Shit, we're gonna have to reimburse Goliath for all these scarecrows are
Probably.
destroying.
Why don't we just tell him we never found an abandoned job?
You get an attack of opportunity.
Sick! Fireball!
You're not supposed to
And
do
you
that.
have Warcaster.
No.
Oh,
And
Before you
then
do that,
That's
you
how
have
you
to-
do it.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, shit. Oh, 19!
That hits.
No, you were doing so good today.
3!
What the fuck?
Who says I have
Hey.
What the fuck? You rolled a 3?
I'm a spellcaster! Yes, I roll a 3!
You're a warcaster?
No. I'm a spellcaster.
You're a warcaster?
No!
Warcasters.
Do you?
Yeah.
Show you some warcasters.
Alright, this one starts pulling you into the forest.
Spider
This one takes these two attack Mulian. This one attacks Dimitri.
That's me.
Sorry, so first attack on Mulian.
Make it end.
Set 10. The second one's a 21.
Motherfucker, dude. Shield.
Yep.
I think. Hold on, wait. Shield gives me plus what? 5?
5,
Yes, shield.
Shield. Got it. Alright,
Good job.
first attack.
Fucking.
That was second attack. So third attack on Mulian. Ooh, that missed. 20. Non-natural, so it's still below. So shield is still up. Okay, shield is still up.
Yeah, shield stays
Oh,
up.
oh,
And
it stays up
until
easy.
the
end of your
So the
turn.
start of
And
the
then
next
first attack on Soot is a 22.
Do you have shield?
I'll shield.
Fuck you. Fuck you, dude.
Finally start rolling well, and you're like, oh, let me use my
Before
spells.
you're gonna roll it, shut up.
Like, let me
Shut up!
use my spells and
Fuck you.
abilities I have in my character sheet. God, what are you, a player?
I don't have an uncanny dodge.
Not on a 1.
Thanks for rolling a 1 for that.
Like fucking Christ.
Thanks for rolling a 1 for that. That was great.
I will free you.
I will free you.
Fuck.
You saw it, and when it visaged for you, the fire was in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh.
And just its mouth opened as it hit.
No, it's like the Sea of Thieves. The fucking cannonballs.
Oh, yeah!
Mulian, you're
up.
up!
Wraith Falls.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Okay. His section of the woods is on fire. If he's down, he would no longer be invisible. Can I see him?
Roll a perception check.
Why you can do that?
Because he fell prone in the middle of a blazing
So he is down.
inferno.
Okay.
You still don't have dark vision.
It's partially on fire.
That's
It's
true.
I'm
bright.
pretty sure out of everyone, I have like one of the, the higher end of the hit points. I would be down from that.
8.
That's exactly how much my
I'm
hit
doing good
points.
because I'm actually
8?
rolling from
8.
a fucking iPad.
You can't see him in the flames. What do you do with that
Higher
information?
or lower?
Okay. Okay, here's what I do with that information. That perception roll was free?
Yeah.
I love free is for me. I told the dead on that guy, that particular guy, and it's it was advantage, yeah? No, it's a wisdom save.
Natural
I'll tell
20.
you what I had later.
So he saves. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. I use my bonus
Which
action
one did you do it on?
on this guy.
So they take no damage?
Takes no damage.
Got it.
It's, yeah, because I believe totally that they don't take any damage if they save, right?
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I move my spiritual weapon from here to here, and I take an attack.
Same guy?
Yeah, same guy. 1 sec.
That's not what I'm thinking.
Struggle with the spell.
We'll worry about this later.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
See, my thing is, I
Hits.
never knew you
Ah!
were there.
It's gonna be 10 points of spiritual
Nice.
leg damage.
They're looking pretty rough.
That's awesome. And then I use my movement. And I will take
Flame
attack
roll
of
that went
opportunity.
in the woods.
Five.
You guys have at least.
Yeah.
I imagine because that thing like happened immediately after I got
Nope.
What?
10.
Your AC, what, is 22 right
He
now?
goes running away.
15 what?
Your AC is 22 right now?
No,
now
so
it's
it's
now it's
just
back down to
drop.
17.
Okay.
Right, because it
Well, no, it's
dropped.
end of your turn.
No, shield is stuck.
Alright.
Okay, so it was 23. It was 22. Because it was 17 plus 5.
17 plus 5.
Yeah, so it was 22. Yeah.
Shield's struck.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm looking into the flames!
Couldn't see him yet, but maybe on your next turn.
Sick, maybe. Sick, maybe.
Second.
Sick, maybe.
Dead
maybe, who knows? You want me to say?
That was Mulian. Morgan.
Ugh.
You saw the side erupt into flames.
Ugh. How
Taste the
far away
rainbow.
is he?
Him?
No,
Or who?
not him. Him.
Follow.
Jack?
Yeah.
Far?
Jack's gone.
Like 120 feet far?
Bye, Jack.
He's off the map, yeah. He's 30 feet and off the map.
He's 30 feet off the map. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 90, 95. It's about 125 feet away.
125 feet away.
I don't know, maybe like a brisk jog 5 feet forward.
Wait, I can't hit him. I'm out of his range. Now I'm in his range.
You know what's great? Fireball, 150 feet.
Kill him.
Just barely
Do
tapped him.
something, Mom.
What? Talking about
It gives him
Alright. That way. Hit him.
You're good.
Who are you hitting?
You
What are
did
doing?
see right to your left that whole thing catch on fire.
Yeah.
Ezek has a bad habit of not being seen.
30. I run into the flame. What do I see?
Yeah, you can see once you run into that like where a lot of the immediate area surrounding him has been burnt away. Obviously, the trees are still standing, but a lot of them are now alight. You can see Ezek prone on the ground.
Oh Christ!
Chris.
Oh no!
I have a question for flavor text.
Yeah, buddy.
Do I have a
No,
burn
thank
on
you
my
for
face
Sprout.
that looks like a jack-o'-lantern? I want it so bad.
It's not on your face, but it's the crater is in the shape of one.
I'll take it.
Can I?
Chris Pratt.
Oh, does she have a healer skill? No, it goes
You have a healer's kit, bitch.
I don't know what she does.
What do you fucking
She
mean?
wasn't got one. I'm gonna scoop him and get him out of the fire.
Roll a strength check. How tall are you?
5'7".
My
Not you.
character actually was 5'5".
Mike.
For what? Roll a strength check.
Oh. Oh.
Bitch. Hope your new character is fucking strong.
She's a lot better than
You have it.
Shut up!
Oh. Give me the thing.
Also,
She wasn't there.
Why is it rolling?
That's it.
no.
19.
19.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
you-
18.
18. How much movement do you have left?
None. But
Oh.
I'm gonna scoop him out of the
You
flames.
picked them up.
I picked
You
him up.
picked them up.
Motherfucker.
All right, Dimitri.
He's out of the flames.
Your
Okay,
turn.
go spring after him.
Okay.
Do I get
After
to
who?
it?
Yep.
Action surge.
Got it.
Swing.
Roll your attack.
Yeah.
Cruel. He called you his friend.
Hey, my friend.
Yeah, and then
Stab you in the back.
after realizing,
This battle is occurring off screen.
fuck, this guy messed with my mind.
I have a follow-up question. Do you want an achievement?
No.
No.
He went, and then I went.
17.
Then she won.
Misses.
Then he won.
You swing in and you watch him and you swing as his back is behind.
I still have advantage. It's very fine.
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Does it have a range?
No, it's as long as I'm concentrating. Once the creature is lit, they stay lit until
24
I
hits.
or a minute.
Woo! Kill him.
Concentration spell.
6 points of slashing damage.
Guys.
Morgan, so you picked me up.
Second attack.
I picked you up.
Actually, can we do this?
Working out the rule of pitches.
Whoa!
Shoulder carry.
Sick.
That's cool.
Also expending your
Oh,
superiority
strong.
die for distracting strike. So I get to add it to the damage.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, she's
the
still
next attack rolled by someone other than me against him would have advantage before the start of the next turn. That's also an additional 3 points of damage. So it would be 9 total as the first hit.
9 total on the first hit.
And then the second attack. 18.
Second attack is an 18, misses. First attack turns around you. This time he just slightly moves out of the way. Blade goes like an inch in front of his face. That was Dimitri. Soot, you're up.
Okay, but all these scarecrows that are in front of me, are they still staying with us, or are they running towards?
Also, the flute is still in the center.
Oh, the flute's still in the center. In the center, like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, right where he was sitting on top of the rock.
Right here?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are the scarecrows like moving towards Jack, or are they staying put?
They're staying put.
Okay. All right. Oh fuck. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna chase after him. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase after him. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on this guy here. So I got the fairy fireball.
Do I? Oh, no, that's not my turn. Never mind.
So that's 19 to hit
On who?
on this chap.
Yes, that hits.
17 points of force. 17 points of fire.
I know.
It's a big hit.
17 points of fire damage.
Which one was it again?
I know, I didn't
17
know.
points
I
of force damage.
didn't know what a flute
And
looked
then
like.
Theta is still on Mulan. I'm gonna have him hop off of him and hop onto me. He has 15 feet of movement, so he goes 5, 10, and then back up on me.
Okay.
And then he's gonna fire at. I'll just fire at this thing, man. 12 hit?
Hits.
I didn't think that.
No, I thought that.
I thought was looking at
That's
you.
7 force damage.
7 force damage. Got it.
And then he gets pushed.
Isaac. Do it. You going that way or going this way?
That way.
Alrighty.
Oh
No.
At least he's rolling.
Got it. Thank you very much.
He's not insta dead.
Oh god.
I should start using my tattoo.
It's like you were dusty.
Yeah.
I get to that. Did I say second level fireball? I'm in 8th level.
The max damage. There's some cruel irony in the fact that you are the only one that has a death saving tattoo, but never play as a player.
He turns to you. And can I? Yeah.
Yes,
You're the one.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize.
He turns to you. I thought you were my friend. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
It's slightly better. Instead of a +1, I have a +2.
Wow.
I'm still rolling like shit though, so it's an 11.
Got it.
Oh my god.
You take 19 points of psychic damage
Just carrying him.
and are stunned for 1 minute. Puts his hand on your shoulder. It was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? He like he turns around and he like looks as though he's stepping upstairs, like walking up a flight of stairs. Well, that's no fun, and to think the night's just begun, but it seems that we are done. This is not the way I like to play, so I must say good day and be on my way. But to make sure that you're not so sad, I'll leave a friend to help make you glad. And in that moment, he apparates out, and you watch as all the hay from the broken ones starts to coalesce and come together.
Right.
What do you go?
Good job, boys.
What's going on with the scarecrows in there at the moment?
Doing what?
They're all still moving around. So that was that. Dub, you're up.
Hi. Okay. I'm going to. Do I see the flute? I'm gonna shoot at the flute.
Roll an attack.
Firebolt. Do disadvantage or just regular throw?
You're not melee with it. Actually, no, you're in melee with another creature. Yeah, you're grappled by a creature. Right?
Do I still have a hand free?
Alright, still with disadvantage because you're in melee with another creature that's pulling you.
Inspo! I'm using my inspo.
That's my inspo.
No, that's my inspo.
Did I not get inspo?
No, because you died.
I don't get inspo if I roll a nat 1 and die?
21.
Isn't that sucks?
21?
Yeah.
That hits.
That's with a disc.
That hits.
We know.
Why'd you use this?
16 points of damage.
Got it. It looks like it just took a heavy hit. And you watch as it gets hit as immediately almost all of them kind of like shake with it.
Y'all see that?
What?
No.
Mercy.
Good thing it's their turn!
Son of a bitch!
Blood curdles out of my
Fucking damn it!
Big man.
I'm sorry, what?
Big tree man.
Big tree man. It's a big tree man. Alright.
Morgan should have stayed home.
This is fun. You have fun.
Let's all dance. Go fucking dance. Let's dance. Hop on the flute and start playing.
I'm trying. I can't try.
Hop on the flute.
I can't do it.
Oh, drop some sick beats on the flute.
Someone has to get me out to do it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This one's stupid.
Mulligan's dead.
Scarecrow.
Mulligan's dead again.
There. So let's see. 6 attacks on Soot, 2 attacks on Mulligan, and 6 attacks on Dub.
There we go.
The first one is on Soot, 17. 7. 19.
That's it. I'll take it.
The right dice.
3 attacks.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna take concentration checks.
No. No.
I did when I made those. Okay, so I'll take it too.
9 on the first.
Okay.
And
Good.
8 on the second.
Yeah, that's 9. Oh, so it's whatever's lower.
No.
So 10, right? Okay, so then
10 is the lowest. It's
so
10 half or 10, whichever.
Yeah. Okay, so how much damage did I take total? I took
8 and 9.
8 and 9.
That was all the attacks on him. 2 attacks on Mulligan. Is it 15?
No.
And 12.
No.
Alright. Dog.
Hi.
13.
Yep.
Alright, somebody keep track.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
13. 2 for 2.
attacks total.
6. 13 again. 3 for 3. 10.
No! Ah, I have 11! I missed it!
19.
Okay.
20. None.
Yeah, just add up
I
all
need a
the.
different die.
To add up the fucking total. It was
Wait,
5
wait,
hits, 1 miss.
Yo, quick, a D4.
Nick.
Alright. 9 points of damage on the first one.
Alright.
He gets the fancy one.
Okay, so 9 points first,
6 on the second.
6 on the
How
second,
many times did I hit her?
5.
9 on the third.
Okay,
2 more.
6.
okay.
Last one.
Throwing it as well.
And 7.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I'm still good!
Oh my god!
You're telling me you took 5 attacks and are still up, but I took 1!
And you rolled a 1.
Yeah, I know.
Still looking so hot.
Yep! I'm great though!
Good.
No one fucking swing me!
Million!
Fuck, I'm carrying!
I think
Stand alive.
I think I'll just fucking leave.
I'm carrying him!
Can I see her carrying him?
Yeah.
Sick!
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
bust out the healer's kit.
Help me!
Fuck the fucking healers kit.
Somebody help me!
We
Somebody.
need a little more than the healers kit.
Help me!
Okay.
Channel that divinity, buddy. Chanel that divinity.
Busting out that
Where-
ruler.
Are you? You fucking cock-sucking cunt. Are you out of... Why do you do these?
I didn't do
You have 11 armor class and you're running like that, you asshole.
Out! You out of your mind?
Everyone within 60 feet of me, that's my homie. You're getting healed. Including you.
Dope.
Hey!
I would like to go back to a previous conversation. What should I do? And I was just like, don't go out there, get back. He's over with the heavy armor.
7 points of healing.
Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
How does it? What spell was this?
That's mass healing word.
I don't get it.
Nice.
Nice.
Good
You could move.
Yeah.
Roll any
So,
ones with that.
what's that?
You can move and then cast
If I
But they're
can.
hungry.
Yeah, but then I get an attack of opportunity and they're gonna fuck me up.
I don't get it right.
No. You're
It's
out of
okay.
range.
That's
It's
fine.
okay,
It's
neither
really
do
not
I.
gonna help you that much anyway, Danielle, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't even help you that much. And then, spiritual weapon attacks this guy.
it. Got it.
Natural 20!
Roll the damage.
11!
Goes
I
down.
literally just
Who goes
broke
down?
this sound.
Disney?
No, the one with the one
this
with yeah.
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 Do you have a clicker? Do you have a clicker?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't roll with advantage. Then it's my turn. Andres, if your character is still alive, he receives healing.
That's hacking.
Just so you know.
The hacking.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
My second one is double nat 1.
What? Am I carrying a body? Is he
Oh,
alive?
oh, he's conscious now.
Oh, thank God.
Morgan, you're up.
You have 7 hit points.
I
Drop him. Takes bludgeoning
No.
damage.
Yeah. Toss him up in the air with your giant Morgan arms.
I'm gonna walk this way and pop him carefully.
You move half speed because you're carrying him.
Do I move fast because I'm carrying?
Yeah.
Where was I? Here? Immediately get shot.
I swallowed this fidget spinner.
Anything? If you do anything, you put him down.
Oh, I didn't go up 7 hit points. I go up 7 hit points.
If I get in, no, I think I only have.
So you go up 7 hit points.
Hold on.
You
She
go
did.
Do I do
I
it
know.
again or?
I didn't know.
He's
I'm
complete-
off the map
He's
right
on
now.
the map. He's
He's
here.
fucking with.
Hold on.
Of course, in Bolton's bottom, there's no wonder thing for you guys anymore.
I'm gonna. Because once I drop him, I can move a little bit more, right?
Yeah. No, because if you moved 30 feet, or half movement, then that's all your movement.
Alright, I'm gonna
Jack,
try to hit this guy now.
Yes.
I just want to let you know, Fairy Fire, they cannot benefit from being invisible. So did he teleport away or did he turn invisible?
He teleported.
Eldritch Blast on this one.
Got it. Roll your attack.
I'm fine.
2 attacks.
That's a natural one.
Got it.
Second one.
Only one.
Level 5 Eldritch Blast should be 2 blasts. They're each do 1d10.
That is true.
It's not one thing that does 2d10, it's now 2 things that do 1d10. You get an additional thing.
Whiffs.
Got it. The AC is 11.
Oh, so it wasn't 11.
Then that hits. Unless it's a natural one. So
No, it was a 5 plus whatever.
yeah, 11 hits. They vary swish.
13 points of damage.
Which one?
I hope you have your bones.
I can't remember if that one's in one or not.
You have a backup one?
I don't know.
I think that one has. That was, I think, part of the.
Holy shit, that's good. That's a good damage.
That one goes down.
Yay!
Yay! I killed something.
Yay!
Hi, Dimitri.
Come on back.
9.
I'm sorry. So you're up.
That's why I knew I wanted this.
Alright.
I feel so bad.
This is not your fault. My dice cursed me.
Your dice really
My
cursed
dice
you.
legit. I rolled higher than a 10 like 3 times.
And there were a lot of rolls tonight.
Yes. Majority of them have been less than like 10 or 11. There was 120 and then like an 18 for one of the attacks, and everything else has been less than like a 12.
Remember when you had an entire like 33% of a combat session by yourself during a one shot?
Yeah.
We're making up for it right now.
I was rolling mediocre that. Like I wasn't
I'm
rolling.
going to I'm gonna
I was
cast
a monk.
Bust out
Every
the
time
dulcimer.
you bounce
What?
around.
You just bust out an instrument of your own.
Yeah. I'm casting Levitate on myself.
Okay.
So I move upwards 20 feet vertically. Now, does that provoke opportunity attack?
It is not a forced movement, so.
But it's also, I'm not using my movement speed. I just levitate up 20 feet. I thought I had to use my movement speed in order to provoke opportunity attacks. I don't know if that's the case.
I think there's, the way I've interpreted is that if something is forcing somebody to move, like if a third party is forcing you to move, but if you're making yourself move, the opportunity is there.
Okay.
On that.
All right. I don't want to chance that though. All right.
Hit it with the banjo.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast Shatter. I'm gonna. Okay, fuck this. Fire a different type of shell out of my grenade launcher. This time is a 10-foot radius spear. I have one of those now. I got all types of shapes.
You need to start carrying your own shapes, dude.
I should, yeah, no, I definitely should.
We're gonna guilt you into carrying your own.
It's 10-foot radius, so that's 20-foot total. That's 10-foot radius. Sorry.
That's 10 foot, so you're 5-foot radius.
It's 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, so it's a 20-foot circle. Yeah.
I have both.
Put it centered on Luna.
Where? Where's Luna? She's in hell.
I guess I'll just catch these to the guys.
Centered on, no, she goes down, but everything around you
Yeah,
is
so I'm gonna target these 3 guys here.
We'll get you
So they make a con 16 save. So these 2 guys here and the big boy.
What's the DC?
16.
First one, wait, they're con is shit. Okay, failure.
Sweet.
Are there any other things to shatter? Like any other conditions or anything, or any other criteria?
objects that are made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal have disadvantage on the saving throw. So I guess I'm targeting the flute also. The flute
Can you
was in
re-put
the-
where
in the
you did?
radius. Well, I don't know. Do you think that's in the
I
radius?
wasn't sure where you put it.
Yeah, you can get it.
Okay.
You can get it.
Cool. I'll type that in too. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, actually. And D8 too, because I'm firing out of my gun. So that is 16 thunder damage.
Whereas the one figure falls over, the other one, the one that's already been hit, he goes down. The other two take the hit and doesn't seem to affect, hits them, but they're still standing. But you watch as this metal flute that's still been moving on its own shatters and erupts. And as that happens, each of these scarecrows starts to fall
Big guy's
down.
still there, right?
What?
Big guy's still there.
Big guy also goes down.
Oh.
I did it, guys.
Single-handed.
Do the same fucking thing with Witchbolt.
You are lucky. You did a lot of damage to that thing.
Hell yeah!
So you did a lot of damage to that thing.
Usher you the fuck away from there.
Hi, Dad.
A minute goes by, and you're just like just move, and then you get released.
We have Dimitri.
What about Dimitri? Where did he go?
Oh, what? You went with Jack. Where did they went down a fucking path?
Oh God.
I was stuck looking at where he disappeared off to, right?
Yeah.
I turn around
Is
after
anyone
a
coming
minute.
with me?
Yes. We're all gonna go together.
We will end our session right there.
I have one question of flavor text.
Yeah.
Is my bow intact? Because if I saw a fireball coming at me, I would have immediately held it up, and my thing's made out of wood.
Fireball does say it lights anything on fire.
It does.
Your bow has been on fire.
It should.
I got you.
For thematic purposes,
along
please
with
burn my
all
bow.
of your clothing. No.
Okay, with that.
Good thing I'm proficient with Weaver's tools.
Like for thematic purposes, please burn my bow.
Guys, I didn't go down.
I'm so proud of you.
My brother in Christ.
That was so close.
Running to the
Fireball.
middle of the battlefield, 11.
It ignites
AC.
flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, so your bow is okay.
No, can we just say it burned, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Do you hate your bow?
You hate yourself?
Always.
A little bit.
Why did you run to the center, goddammit?
I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't think.
You didn't think the giant
I loved playing Jack. He was fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was a fucking fun.
I dropped the bow.
Still
and
aren't meeting running
Jack, and I dropped the bow and it landed in the fire.
What?
I dropped the bow and it landed in the fire.
Oopsies. My gosh.
Jack is asshole Peter Pan.
At least we did something instead of standing around for 20 minutes waiting to figure out what we were gonna do.
All you did was get coerced into the woods.
And then you did nothing except watch it.
The great thing is
You
that
went to the far side of the circle.
the great thing is how much it proved that like
How are we
half of that
supposed to
did
know
not.
that it wasn't
You guys,
like you just
there was a
wanted
way,
to
or
dance?
there,
Like,
you guys were like
we
not
had to
fighting
figure
for
that
a
out.
while, and he
I
was,
just was
and he wasn't
walking,
attacking you, so it was like,
just watching it. I wasn't.
which way is this gonna go?
Right.
Who's gonna fire? What's gonna happen?
I enjoyed the suspense. I definitely
Yeah,
enjoyed the
yeah.
suspense. That was fun.
I was also like, I'm trying to not be a murder hobo and immediately just launch 6 arrows into him for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I was too until I was sure that, like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think